All right. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm sure it's working just fine. But what is up to all my brothers and sisters? It is Kushowa. It's time for me to do another stream today. I mean, I was gonna play a particular game today, which was Undertale, but I've just been busy doing a lot of stuff outside, so I went like, you know what, I came home, I'm just gonna chill, relax, do another one of these talk and chill streams, while also playing Resident Evil 2. As it's like, it's like I'm in between of like, I wanted to play a game, but not like bust my head for this particular game. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but Resident Evil 2, it's like one of those games that I could just play whenever. It don't matter. But also know that, I wanted to talk with you guys. But don't worry. After this, I'm not going to be doing another talk and chill stream for like a while. Because, I do want to kind of play other games and finish them. Like Sonic Advance. I definitely want to play Undertale tomorrow, but wake up early and play it. And then I know I have the podcast on Sunday because it's on Sundays. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff planned out for this week. But yeah. And also, by the way, thank you all for the support, because it means a lot to me. But yeah, thank you all for supporting me on the channel, and at the same time too, supporting the Kushowa games. But again, like I said the other day, there's not going to be really much to show from like trailers. I mean, I want to make a teaser before releasing the trailer, and also the Kickstarter along with the demo, because that's what I definitely want to do. And also, what's good to everybody in the chat, and also what's good, John. So trust me, when it's done, it's done. I mean, you won't see a lot from Kushowa Games, and again, like I said the other stream, like I'm not going to be at all like, I'm not going to be like switching like, oh, this is the new channel where I'm going to be streaming and doing game videos and all that and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it's just a channel specifically for my new gaming studio, Kushowa Games. It's not going to be a new channel for me to stream on or to make videos on. It's when the time comes when I do release like a trailer for my new game, I will put a trailer on there, which will probably be the trailer for the Kickstarter. You'll definitely see it there. But I will let you guys know. You will be notified about it. But for now, I'm going to be just chilling today, talking with you guys. Also, it's Good Warrior 2044. Also, yes, thank you. I'm happy to be back. Man, I've been back for like 2 years now. It's because I think everybody's slowly starting to see that, the channel's like here. Because I know that nobody knows I've returned back. So, channel's like slowly like growing. It's getting there. But, again, like I said, I'm just doing this all for the fun of it, of just playing whatever I want to play. Whatever I'm in the mood to play. Like right now, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 2 again, even though I've already played it, beat it. But I feel like I'm in the mood to want to play it again. I enjoy playing that game a lot. In the original, not like just the remake, which I do have to finish when I get the chance. So I really do need to actually like finish those. I'm just waiting until Code Veronica, like when they announce like a release date or something. And then I will decide to finish off with like Dead Aim, Revelations 1 and 2, and get Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles to work. Like all the games that I have not finished, I will try to finish. And also probably, I don't know, play Code Veronica again. Celebrate the remake. So I've watched you since 2014. Ah, that's so long ago. It's 12 years ago. God. Feeling old. But it's fun. We're all getting there. But nonetheless, I'm gonna be playing this, talking with you guys at the same time. Because I just wanted to, for the sake of it. Because I don't know, it's not that I didn't wanna play Undertale or play Sonic Advance and continue that. It's because I was just in one of those oh well, I've been doing a lot of stuff all day, so I'm I just want to relax today, just chill. Also, have you seen the live action Moana? Yes, I have. And it's all right, I guess. I'm not really too into Disney movies anymore. I mean, they're okay, but the live action ones they don't compete against the animated films, obviously, because they're just superior in every way, because it's animated. Because it's there's just so much you can do with live action. You're kind of limited to your actions of oh, because it's live action, you can't really express yourself. The characters can't really show a lot of emotion in their movement enough. Makes them feel stiff, which again, because it's live action, of course. By animation, it's you could go all out with the expressions, not just by face, but by body. So yeah. Also, what's good, Wukong? So Kush, on this channel, would you play Super Smash Bros with your friends on stream? Oh yeah, I definitely would. Definitely would. I'm sure that I think I still have my copy of Ultimate, but I don't know who has a Switch. No, wait. I think I know a couple of friends that I do know that own Switches, so I'm sure some of them, maybe some might be interested in wanting to play. But again, it's one of those things where we have to plan that out. We can't just willy-nilly be oh hey, can you just get on the stream and play Smash Bros? Because I'm sure they have their schedules of oh, this day I'm doing this, and this. So it's one of those, we have to plan it out before we decide to do a stream like that. But I wouldn't mind it though. Consider it. Because I'm sure a lot of you would love to see me get my ass beat in Smash Bros. Because I suck at fighting games. But no, still enjoy them. I do. But, alright, let me try to see if I could get this to start. Because right now, it's just loading up. So I'm going to get Resident Evil 2 loaded up and ready to play so we could start. I need to... Let me see. That's it. But yeah, I was planning on playing Undertale today because I've been wanting to play Deltarune for a while and seeing how fun it looks. But I want to kind of play through Undertale again, beat that one final time before I consider moving on to that. So it's you guys already know I've beaten the game, and I remembered a long time ago on here, not just the other channel, but this channel in particular, that I did play Undertale, but I didn't fully beat it. I mean, I did technically beat it on another channel, but this one I have not, because I have to replay the game again here for you guys. So yeah. I was like, Kush, I know it's been a while, but do you still keep in touch with GameCube? I mean, I don't talk with him, but I think we're cool now, chill. We're okay. So, But I think he's like busy with whatever he's doing. I don't work, like life obligations, a lot of things. So yeah. But whenever I guess he wants to talk with me, he can. But again, it's up to him. It's not one of those things that I'm gonna be like, he's like, oh hey, you gotta talk with me. If you don't, then you're not my friend. Like it's up to him. He has the right to decide, if he wants to talk with me. But I'd be down to talk with Luke if I could. But again, I'm sure he's probably busy with work and the stuff he does. Also, quick question. Will you do everything Marvel movies or series for a list for Avengers Doomsday hype? Oh, you mean me, like, what, watching it? I don't know, maybe? I mean, that's gonna be a lot of Marvel movies to watch through. That's not even considering the classic stuff from like the early 2000s, before the MCU era of Marvel movies. Oh, we do. Oh, you mean a tier list? Oh, okay. I can see it because the text on my phone is like small. Yeah. I'd be down for it. But yeah, tomorrow I will play Undertale for you guys. I will wake up early and play through the entire game in one sitting. Not just like, it's just like me playing half the game, but playing the entirety of the game, like in full. So, that said, let me quickly grab some water, and we shall commence in playing Resident Evil 2. Because I need me some water. So give me a minute and I will be right back. Because this dum-dum needs water. Okay. So I am ready to play. And also, let me see what you guys have in the chat. How do you feel about Marvel Rivals? Played it? You have? Did you enjoy it? Oh yeah, I do. From time to time I play it. But recently I have not, because again I've been like really trying to play Fortnite. But I should get back into playing it because now they've added in Deadpool. That makes me want to play the game again. But there's characters I do enjoy that I would like to main in the game. Besides Deadpool himself, I know recently they just added in Jubilee in the X-Men. Then I know, like, I don't know if it was like a few weeks ago, they added Black Cat, Felicia. Then before Purr, I think it was the Fox girl. But they've added a lot of characters, and they still will. But yeah, like, oh, it's White Fox. Okay. Again, like I said, they'll be adding in more characters. Like, I'm still waiting until they add, I mean, I know Blade's already in, Moon Knight's already in, let's see, what other Marvel character? Because they added in the Fantastic Four. I think they haven't added Nightcrawler yet, right? Or Beast. So, maybe they could get in. They added Daredevil already. The Punisher's in there. It would be pretty cool to see Blackheart, though. I mean, there's also Inhuman characters they could add. Like, it'd be pretty cool to play as, like, Lockjaw. Or, what's his name? I think it was, Black Bolt, right? The guy that, he can't talk. Because if he does, he could kill anybody with just, saying a couple of words. Again, like I said, there's, a lot of characters that I would love to see. I think they added somebody in. I think they added what's his name, the Submariner, I think, right? The guy who's like the equivalent of Aquaman. I think he's in. I think if he's not, then they should add him in. That'd be pretty cool. Venom's in, but I think they could add in Carnage if they wanted to, or the Green Goblin. Like, again, so many villains, so many heroes that we'll love to see. But for now, they'll add more because this game it's not going anywhere. It's still going, so we should be fine. But it's time to play some Resident Evil 2. I'll still be talking, obviously, with you guys. That's a fact. Because I just want to relax, and, playing Resident Evil 2 is definitely going to be one of those. So let me... I should... Let me take this guy over here and bring him to the side. Should be Windows. Okay, perfect. Let me. Can I copy this? Copy this. Paste it. If I say, for example, take him. Okay, cool. All right, shrink him down, and we shall continue talking while playing Resident Evil 2. There we go. Perfect. Also, Fun Time Freddy is Carnage. I guess that I don't know what you mean. So you're talking about rivals, then well, maybe. But no, for now, like Like good. Like good. You can move this to the side. See that? There we go. Perfect. Sound like the guy from Street Fighter saying that. Perfect. So, okay. It should be. I think we should be fine. All right. Guess now I'm ready. Let me close this window. We should be good. Also, let me start. I have this right there waiting. It's this. Hey, cool. I got it set up. Ready. Right. Let us play Resident Evil 2. Thing is, so weird about this that I did actually unlock hard mode for this. I don't know why it's only on normal. Just when the last time I had like hard mode unlocked or something happened. And I'm like, nope, no hard mode for you. Start again. Is this PS1? Nope, this is PC with HD mod.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Also, Kushowa, what do you think of that new Resident Evil movie? Hopefully it's good. Hope. Seems promising. He dead. He out. He gone. He ain't coming back. Like, oh no. He's getting his ass eat out. Now we don't need the shotgun. There's like another one. We'll be fine. I mean, right now I'm just chilling, playing RE2 while talking with you guys, obviously. Because, you know, it's a talk and chill stream. Because, you know, I could do both. Hey, back up, zombie. Back it up. Gotta be careful with him. Like, Leon, come and give me a kiss. Sucking him. Heard that Sony is banning players who are complaining about their no disc decision. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I mean, Sony is really trying hard to now go back on their choice of like, oh, we're not gonna go back on what we said to continue with this. We stand by what we're doing. We are gonna be firm about it. And they really need to reconsider. Because it's like, it's a big oof. Also, when did it snow in Raccoon City? Honestly, I don't know. They never really showed Raccoon City in the winter because I'm assuming all of this happened during the summer, which it did, of September. Or like the fall. Let me see. John, how are the dogs doing? Fine. They're all cool. It's like they're my hairy little pain in the asses, but I love them. They never stop barking. It won't work because they back down from getting rid of their PS servers. Yeah, that's the thing about Sony. They're kind of stubborn like that. Once they decide and like they're really firm about their choice, they will not like stop. Which I think they should. Like they should just reconsider that because it's just like a horrible decision to do that. Like nobody wants this. I mean, and I remembered reading on an article too that said that there was one of the I don't know if it was like an investor or I think a shareholder who saw after the decision they made about being like, oh, we're going full digital now, no discs, school games. He decided to, sell his shares of the company because he knew that it was going to tank. And, don't get me wrong, there's still going to be people that might buy, the PSX because they're probably used to digital games only, but there's still a majority of people still buy physical games because, of really good reasons. As in, like, servers closing for old consoles, old video games. And, like, they know that if stuff like this happens, then it's going to be really hard to kind of re-download those games again, because it's like, oh, and some of these games too are digital only. It's like, yeah, those games will be considered like lost media. I mean, there's still some people that preserve them through like ISOs and ROMs. It's still there. But, people still want physical games. They want physical media. To own it legally, not illegally. Is that right? Illegal. But like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just it's weird. This whole thing. Sony doing this. Like, I don't know why they even thought in the first place this would be a really good idea. Because look, they want to save money. I know the real reason. It's just, mass producing discs cost a lot. And they want to like cut out the middleman and be like, we don't want to like have to pay Walmart and all these other companies to sell our games. And given the profits, we want to be able to, kind of like keep the money for ourselves. And if, everything's digital for them, then they're, they get all the money. They don't have to share it with like Walmart or Target or Best Buy. They'll be like, so why do we need to give you money? Like, we could just like sell these games digitally on our like, platform, and there you go. And, it's true. But still, I know there's got to be other ways to do it without having to compromise physical games, just discs. But knowing them, they're not going to do it. Too lazy, too greedy, too cheap. No, there's a lot of companies, a lot of gaming studios that are like super confused at like Sony at the moment. And I bet you there's a lot of indie devs too that want to, produce like physical games because it's like, oh, it's been my dream as, ever since I was a little boy or girl or whatever. I don't know if the devs are like boys, girls, full-grown men, women now. that have always dreamed to make video games. And, you know, now they get the opportunity to, like, do it. Because it's like, oh, now I have a team to help me make video games. And now they won't be able to make physical games. I mean, yeah, they'll still be able to, like, publish their games digitally on PlayStation and Sony. But it's not going to be the same, you know, because you don't get to live the dream. You don't get to, like, be hyped being like, oh, my game's going to be on there, both digital and physical. Sad. But I'm sure, you know, they'll reconsider it. Because if not, oh boy. PlayStation 6 is not going to do well. And that's just one of those things that I'm kind of afraid of. Because when I make my game, like, is it going to do well on PlayStation now? Because Sony doing this? But, you know, again, I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Because right now, it's like one of those we have to just wait and see sort of things. We can't just, you know, kind of assume just right away from what they've already said. I mean, maybe this was just their way of being like, oh, they just wanted the, like, attention, you know, eyes on them, be able to be like, oh, now we got people being like, oh, maybe this could be like a test to see if people still want physical games. I mean, who knows at this point? But, let me see what. Also, there's going to be a second video game crash, isn't there? Yep. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Also, what's good? United Engines of America. There's rumors that the PS6 might come out next year, even though it makes no sense. PS5 has been out. I mean, the lifespan of a video game console usually extends to like 5-6 years. I mean, I think PlayStation 3 has been like the longest out of any video game console I've seen. Oh wait, I can pause it like that. It pauses the timer. Because I know when it came to the PlayStation 1 way back when I was a kid, they first released it in Japan in 1994 and then America in 1995. Then it took at least 5 years until the PS2 came out. And then another 6 years for the PS3. And then it took a while for the PS4. I think it was like, what, 2013? Both that one and the Xbox One. So it's like, let me count the year. Yeah, I think it's been like almost 7 years. 7 years for the PS4. So the thing is, it wouldn't be a surprise that they would decide, oh, we're gonna release the PS6 next year, whatever. But right now, I don't know. It's like one of those like things where it's like, yeah, I don't know if they're going to just yet after this. Because I don't know. I don't think the PS5 did as well. I mean, no, I think it did okay, despite all the issues. I mean, a lot of issues, though, from just not having enough first-party support. They really had a lot of exclusives on their console. At all. Should put this away. This is why GameStop is dying. That and shit decisions on their part. Yeah. I mean, recently a GameStop in my neighborhood closed down because they're not making a lot of money anymore. People are just buying their games online more. You rarely see anybody go into a GameStop unless, I don't know, they just don't order online. It's pretty much it. You know? Like, because when I go into a GameStop, all I ever see is like Funko Pops, T-shirts. I mean, it's like a lot of stuff that you don't really like. You need. Also, just like old times. Also, it's good, Wolfo. What's good? Wait, am I saying that right? Wolfo? God. Man, I'm so dyslexic. Oh, I can't say words. So stupid. But, yeah, like GameStop, like, you'd be surprised if they actually sold video games. Because, look, you go in there, you will see, like, probably new stuff, obviously. But half the time, you rarely see, like, any, like, the games like that. Like, it's mostly just merchandise that are... And the thing is, when people go into a GameStop, they expect video games. When you don't have video games, then why are people going to GameStop? No, it's called GameStop, not Funko Stop. Like, look, if I wanted a Funko Pop, which I rarely like collecting figurines, because it's not my thing. I like collecting video games more. But if I did, I would order that stuff online because it's cheaper online. And some, like, stores, they're just too expensive. Like, you could get a lot of figurines and amiibos, Funko Pops, whatever you want to collect, way cheaper online on, like, Amazon or eBay than just getting it in store. Like, I swear, you could outbid somebody for, like, for example, I don't know, what's the rarest amiibo? Like, I don't know, like, Solid Snake or Sora or the box boy one, you know, the little, or cube boy, whatever he's called, the little cube thing. And, you know, it'll probably be a lot fucking like cheaper online than you would in a store. Plus, it's easier to find the stuff you want online too. Also, that's the fact about Bloodhound. Very impossible. Same. I keep seeing Funko Pops at game. Yeah, because it's just easier to sell those. And that's what I mean. Like, just order that stuff online instead. Don't go and just buy it at GameStop. You could buy a lot better stuff. A lot better, like, figurines, shirts, whatever you want online instead. Way better. Don't go to GameStop. It's cheaper online. Kind of like, you know, if you're gonna, like, and this is another thing why GameStop tends to, you know, do so poorly now, is because they kind of rip off their consumers. And, you know, that's been said so many times. And, you know, it's going to, because you could probably sell your video games online for a better price than you would if you gave it up at some GameStop or a game store, because they usually, you know, tend to not give you a lot of money. It's like, just sell it online. There you go. You'll make more money that way. I know that people do it because of the convenience, but it's not worth it. But, you know, it's okay, though. That's why we have Amazon, eBay, and surprisingly, to this day still, GameFly. So if you want to buy games, just order it online. And I'm not just saying digital, I mean physical. And you will be fine. Damn, I went too early for that. Yeah, it's all good. Not coming back. Take the scenic. Kushowa, have you played Star Fox Switch 2? Nope, I don't. I do not own a Switch 2, but there's a lot of Switch 2 games I do want to play on the channel when I do get a Switch 2. See, that's the thing too. Like, PS5 doesn't really interest me when it comes to games. I've seen a lot of good stuff on Switch 2 that I'd be interested in playing. Also, my local retro game store gives a better deal. That's what I mean. There's plenty of like game stores you can go to that are way, way, way better. Or again, like I said, just ordering online on eBay, Amazon, just any other place than GameStop. GameStop will always rip you off. And not to mention, I don't know, like I'm not gonna say that GameStop's employees are like all grouchy and angry all the time, because I've had moments where there's been some people that have been nice to me that don't act angry. But there's been some moments too where, you know, when I go in, I'm like, oh, there's this guy who's nice, and then this woman who's like really like pissed off for no reason. Like I'm like, hey, do you have this controller in this GameStop? And she's like, no, we don't have this here. And I'm like, oh, okay. Then I'm like, are you sure? And then, you know, I keep asking, and she's like, yes, I'm sure. And I'm like, nah. Like the minute she gives me attitude, I'm like, I'm out. Nah, not about that. But then, you know, there's this one guy when I got my Switch like a long time ago on GameStop when I pre-ordered like Breath of the Wild. You know, that guy was like pretty chill, pretty cool. He's like, "Ooh, you got Breath of the Wild? You know, this collector's edition with the case and all the stuff included. Oh, that's pretty cool. Legend of Zelda is cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, it's fun." Like, yo, I can't wait to play this when I get home. Like, oh, nice. Seemed pretty chill. So again, it's like kind of here and there with GameStop with you know, its employees. It's like they could be pretty chill, but also pretty angry, depending on the person who's working that day. It differs. Also, my retro game store is 5 minutes away where I live. It's an amazing place. Yeah, like I said, you know, like, yo, go support your mom and pop game stores. Probably better than going to GameStop. Like, I'm not gonna, like, yo, not even GameStop could pay me to, like, fake, like, saying, oh, you know, people, what they're saying about GameStop is a lie. Like, GameStop is a wonderful place. You can order all the best video games. GameStop, power to the player. I like that. Not gonna be sponsored by them. Like, at this point, we don't even know what's gonna happen to GameStop. Because with how Sony is, and then eventually, if Microsoft follows in pursuit, doing the same thing Sony does, then the, you know, inevitable, like, you know, fate of, like, Nintendo's, like, deciding to do the same thing is gonna be scary when you can't buy a physical game anymore. And it's all digital, and then that's it. Now GameStop is done, because it's like they kind of rely on physical games, and then it's like, what are you gonna sell now? Like, just Funko Pops, like Amiibos, action figures, shirts. So I know they sell cell phones though. Like they started doing that more, and I'm like, selling stop. Like, you're not like fucking like Metro PC or T-Mobile or like any of these other like phone companies, services, or whatever. You shouldn't be selling this stuff here. Oh, you know, like, you do. How it is. It'd be over for them. And it won't, well, look, there's many reasons why for GameStop, but the nail on the coffin will be definitely when it comes to these companies being like, yeah, we don't need you anymore because we could just sell games digitally now. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. Hey, kill me. Kill me, crows. Doing. Over here. They sell card games. Oh, I didn't know that. Because I rarely go to GameStop, because what's the point? I mean, I order all my video game stuff from just online. And on occasions, I go to a game store, and, you know, there might be something that's interesting that I might want to buy. Like, you know, like, there's, like, this one game store in Manhattan that I would go to from time to time, and it would sell new games, old video games, and imported stuff from, like, Japan. And it's, like, a really great place. You could get discounts on a lot of old video games, the stuff that usually people don't want to buy. And you could look through the shelf and you would be lucky to see like a rare like game in there. Like for me, I've had my moments where I would see stuff like for example, in the Super Nintendo shelf, they would have like Killer Instinct. That would be like probably $8. Or another one would be like, you know, if you really care about it, even though I know it's not the best port of the game, which is Doom. Or even a PlayStation 1 game too, because again, like I said, it's not just a specific one. They have like a whole bunch of old games there. They're like PS1. Like I remember too when I got a copy of like, this was like a rare moment when I looked in that shelf and they had like a copy of like, I think it was Resident Evil 2 or 1. Or I think it was I'm trying to remember which one it was. No, I think it was Resident Evil 1 that was in the back. And I was like, wait, bother to check this? Check like and that shit was discounted, and then I saw like another like price of like Resident Evil 1 on like in like a big case of rare PS1 games, and then I saw one in there and I'm like, this ain't even the director's cut. This is like the first edition original like Resident Evil 1. That's not the one with the weird soundtrack that goes the basement music. And I was like, wait, this shit is like discounted in here? Like they didn't even check this? They wouldn't put this with the other games? And then it was like I think it was like $10. And I'm like, man, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna just buy it. And that's what I did. And even with the case too, it was like in this long, big case. So I don't know. Maybe it was because of that. Probably. Like I don't know. Is the case looked all jacked up, but the game was fine. It was okay. So you know, you have your moments where when you go to these stores, you'll have those in there. So when I was a teen, me and my dad talked about Super Smash Bros. With one GameStop worker while I was predicting for after buying one game, the dude popped up and down and said made his day. Oh, nice. I originally had Resident Evil 2 for the Dreamcast. Ah, yeah, it was really fun on there. There's a lot of ports of RE2 that I would say is great. But for me, I'd say PC, you know, is probably the best one because, well, you can mod it and make it look really good if you want. So it won't have to look all pixelated. It look like this, you know, like the textures look really nice. Like, and the pre-rendered backgrounds are not like at a low resolution. It's like really high. Like everything looks good. Because this is a HD mod that's making it look this good. So without this mod, it would look just how it was back in the day. Decide if I should shoot the zombie. You know what? I'll give him a bullet. Only because he'll get in my way. I prefer anime and movies than playing card games. I mean, I used to play like Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day and Pokemon, but I stopped because I couldn't bother with it anymore. It's just too much. Like it just more cards, more rules. I'm just like, I have to go through this. Like, ugh. It's no for me. But you know, if anybody else is willing to play Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Vanguard, all these card games, then you know, go right ahead. You know, you have every right to play it. But it's just, it's really hard to keep up with it. Zombies. Ooh, I can pass it. Alright, now I got the key and I could just go down. Let me see. Oh, I missed your Sonic Shuffle live stream 2 weeks ago. Is it bad as people say it is? I mean, it's all right, but I would not recommend playing it on normal starting off. Play it on easy first until you get used to the controls. Because if you start playing that on hard mode or normal, you're not gonna have fun. It's gonna be really, really hard. So yeah, but I have a lot of Sonic games to go through. But I also want to, again, like I said, I want to play Deltarune, but I want to play Undertale first. At least finish that, so people will be like, okay, at least Kush finished Undertale for us again. And then I could move on to Deltarune for you guys, because I don't think I got the chance to play it for any of you on here. I know some of you guys did ask me a long time ago to play, like, I think, what was it, chapter 3 and 4? Because I think I played 1 and 2. Then I played, like, some, I think it was, like, the repainted version of, Deltarune. Chapter 1 and 2. No, I think it was only chapter 1. I'm trying to remember, it was so long ago. Kushowa, which rather deal with Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 or the Dead Hand from Zelda Ocarina of Time? I forgot what the Dead Hand does. But I don't know, like, I'm sure it wouldn't be as bad compared to Nemesis. Well, I mean, I think Nemesis is not all that bad. It's just more so you just have to be really, like, you have to be on high alert when dealing with him. I mean, I know he's not real. So you don't have to worry about him, but, let's just say, like, let's, like, humor me with what I'm trying to say right now. Like, if he were real, if he was, then, like, he would constantly chase you, trying to make sure that if you're dead, then he no longer has to worry about you. You move on to the next, like, STARS member, because, for one, I don't think he would go after me because I'm not a, like, police officer. I'm not a member of STARS, so I don't think I have to worry about him. Unless, for some reason, this version of Nemesis just goes after whatever human that's alive. Because Umbrella just wants to kill any human that's, like, still undead. They're just alive. But, again, I don't think I would have to worry about Nemesis because, again, he goes after only STARS members. So, if I'm not a part of STARS, I should be fine. But if I was, I'm going to be doing a lot of running and a lot of shooting. Be just like Jill. That's going to be a lot of work. So the fact that Jill could be able to do it, kudos to her. But I don't think I have to worry. See, if I had the training like Jill, then I could probably do it. But, it would be really, really difficult. Because you need a lot of training to, like, be able to handle stuff like that. But then again, I don't think any of them were prepared for zombies and zombie dogs and giant spiders and other stuff. Like, these cops are usually, like, trained in handling, like, I don't know, like, riots, from people that are alive. Not zombies. It's just unexpected that it just occurred. Also, can you imagine if companies were hire modders to port their old games? Technically, they do half the time. There's some, like, companies that kind of tend to hire them because, sometimes they have new, like, employees, new members of their, like, studios, or not the original, like, members of that team, like Capcom, or, like, say Konami with Team Silent, or who else? Sonic Team, Sega. And, sometimes they need people that understand it more than them, which it's like, it's one of those things where you're just like, wait, you don't understand the source code? Like, they never taught you this? Or maybe they just didn't see a reason to, because it's like, oh, it's an old video game. Nobody's gonna want to play this again. In this day and age, people are going back to old games. Especially now more than ever. It's definitely becoming apparent. Like, people are definitely playing this now. And you can't blame anybody because old video games are just, well, they're fun. They're available. They're not going to be lost to time because, they're all archived, so we should be okay. That's the one thing that I never understood why people always say, like, oh, PC's no better than, like, what consoles are trying to do, because it's like, technically, you don't own all of your games on PC. Well, you don't realize that most video games are archived on PC. And, I mean, depending on the platform that you go to, if it's like GOG, you could. Steam, I think there is a way, but it's just, like, really finicky. Know what I mean? Like, there's a workaround to doing it for Steam, from what I've seen. But it takes a lot of work to, like, convert, or I think port over, like, a game from your Steam account onto a disc. But once you do it, I mean, technically, you can play whenever you want. If you have a disk drive, you should be fine. Also, welcome back, Wukong. So, yeah, technically, you could own any game on your PC. There's some that are just DRM free, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't always have to be online to play that game. Then again, I don't think Steam is going anywhere. In fact, if I recalled when I was watching a video and also reading a couple of articles talking about it, Gabe Newell was like, if anything were to occur that, say, Steam would close down their servers, they would have like a plan, like a backup plan for it in case, where they would allow all their games, like specific ones, or no, not even, no, all of them to be DRM free. And there are some that is, but others that are, like that because the company, the studio demanded it to be for, reasons, piracy, which makes no sense because, at this point, all these PC games just get pirated anyways. I don't know why that's implemented in the first place. But again, here's usually I'd say precautionary measure. So they definitely know that in case of anything were to occur, they'll be fine. You'll be able to download those games whenever you need to. But again, Steam's not going anywhere anytime soon. Like, Valve is gonna be okay. They're making a lot of money. Like, I don't think their servers are ever gonna be shut down, like, compared to, like, Sony. Wow, yo, Leon has been just, like, fine. Like, he's gotten bit so many times. I'm just, like, surprised at this moment he hasn't, like, died yet. Like, yo, he's a tough boy. It's all good, though. Oh, wait. I think there's bullets in here. Oh, no, wait. No. It was on the table. I think it's for Claire. So, again, like I said, PC, there's always a will and a way to, like, just preserve games. And I know people are kind of iffy with emulation in general when it comes to that, but the thing is that as much as I love physical games, and I always will, because I grew up on physical, like, games and movies, physical media in general, I've always grew up on. And, like, there's gonna come a point where, if you don't take care of your discs well, or, if it's like a cartridge, like Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, then, eventually it's gonna, like, wear out, rot. So you have to really take care of your games and your movies and even your CDs or records. Because if you don't, it will be lost, it will be damaged, and it will never work again. You know, there's cases where some people usually never even bother to clean their discs, and they just leave it the way it is, and it still works fine. But for the hardware itself, you have to be careful. That's the one thing that I always enjoy about PC. Because if your console's not working, and say for example, you rip the game from the disc itself, then it's like, oh, you have an ISO copy of the game. And you could play it whenever. You know, you don't have to worry about disc rot. That's the beauty of it. It will always be preserved. If you have like a hard drive where you could store all your games after you ripped said game from your disc, then you should be fine. Play them whenever you want. Because, you know, at least, and the another thing too, is that sometimes these Japanese games could be really expensive. So it's like one of those, like, you know, you want to own it because, you know, you love collecting video games. You know, that's a given. But, you know, these games get pretty expensive on eBay and Amazon, and they never like to say that. It's like, oh, you know, you should buy it physically. It's like, yeah, but it's expensive. Like, you think I got money to spare? Like, we're not all rich. We're not all rich like these big YouTubers are. Like, half the time, like, people just assume you got money. Like, you got a well-paid job to do it. Not that easy. There are games that go for like $1,000, and it's like, yo, why am I throwing $1,000 on one game? It's like crazy. That's a thing, and it happens. It sucks. But again, like I said, if you think you can do it, do it. But for some of us, we don't have the luxury of being able to do that. That's why we're kind of grateful for emulation. Because at least we could. At least we could just play these games on here. Especially those Japanese imported games that you will never be able to get unless you actually know a good game store where you can buy one. Like, there's rarely a lot of game stores where you could buy Japanese imported games for, like, old consoles. Or even the newer ones. I mean, you know, that's one thing why, you know, I always enjoy, like, consoles now doing. Where you could kind of, like, you know, if the... I don't know, if it's, like, the Switch or even PlayStation where it's, like, you know, region-free, not region-locked, then you don't have to worry about having to, like, oh, I could only play these games on this, like, you know, version of the PlayStation 3 or whatever. Also, which reminds me, I gotta see if I could clean my God of War PS2 game. Yep, and I've never had a CD rot before in my life. Yep, that's what I mean. Gotta be careful. I prefer sub anime all the way. Do not like dubbed anime. Oh no, trust me, I'm the same way too. And I just like it, the fact that it's the original dub. And it's not like the English one, because, you know, there's just some things that are better said in Japanese than in English. But, you know, I understand if people don't want to, like, watch anime in, like Japanese with subtitles, because, you know, maybe, I don't know, you have a hard time keeping up with reading it. Which for me, I don't struggle with that. Like, despite the fact that, you know, I'm a dum-dum. But, you know, I'm okay. Like, I don't suffer from that. Like, I'll be like, I could keep up with the subtitles. I'm fine. But not everybody's gonna be like me. So, I can understand why. Be honest, how many people used emulators without piracy? I know that the percentage is probably a lot. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that do pirate their, like, games. Because, you know, again, games get really expensive, even for the older titles. But I'm sure there's probably a decent amount of people that kind of do. That actually own a physical copy of the game. Like, right now, I have a copy of my Japanese, like, you know, cooking game on the PS1. If I wanted to, I could rip the game from the disc, put it into the disk drive that I have. Because I still own that, just in case, if I need to install the operating system. Because, you know, doing it on a USB could be fine, but it's always good just in case to have that, because you never know. That cost $10,000. Yeah, depending on, like, if you own a lot of those games. But again, you know, that's one of the many, like, you know, caveats of that. Sometimes, you know, like, you have the games, you could do it, but you know, there's moments where you don't want to pirate because you do want to technically help out the company because you care for the games and the developers that put their blood, sweat, and tears into said games, obviously. But at the same time, too, one of the many, like, cons of it is that sometimes some of these games are not available to be, you know, legally purchased. And, you know, you could say, oh, but I want to own it, you know, physically. But, you know, that comes at the cost of, like, spending a lot of money. Because since they're not being, like sold anymore, not even, like, produced, like, sold in stores. Because sometimes there's moments where they're not. And it's your only resort to getting that game is through either Amazon or eBay. And it gets really pricey. There's games like Parappa the Rapper where they could get pretty expensive. Or even stuff like Pepsi Man, what was it? LSD Dream, what was it? Emulator Simulator? That game. That gets really, really pricey. And trust me, you could do it. Again, like I said, if you got the money, you can, but again, nobody's gonna throw $1,000 for one game. Be real. And I get it. You want to support the developers. That's fine, but nobody's gonna be able to do that. Sometimes you don't have much of a choice. And that's why you kind of resort to like piracy. Because there's a lot of other countries where games can get pretty expensive. Sometimes not everybody can afford to buy a game. Like, not everybody's rich. The sad truth. There's other countries where it's like, okay, in America, the game could be like, say for example, I don't know, like Kingdom Hearts. Like, it could be cheap now over here for like $20 maybe. But in like Pakistan or Africa, some other country, it could be like way more. It'd be like $100. It'd be $150 for one game. Same with the consoles too. Because again, a lot of these games get really expensive. But like I said, it's like one of those things like you just gotta decide for yourself. You think you want to do it? You want to pirate? Then do it. If not, then don't. But if you want to support them, you could do it, but it's gonna be expensive. Uh, let's see. I mean, who's making money from Atari games? Unless it's like Atari, like I don't know, like they decided to pull a Nintendo and just sell their own, like, you know, like I don't know, the Atari 2600 or the other Atari consoles, like the Jaguar. Pull a like, oh, here's the Super Nintendo Mini Classic or whatever. Because, you know, there's times where companies could do it and they'll probably make a lot of money. So yeah. Also, Kushowa, do you still play The Walking Dead? Telltale? I think I've played 1 through 3, but I didn't get the chance to play the final season, which I should. But, you know, I might have to go through all the Walking Dead games again. So I know it's gonna take a bit. Wait, it's gonna be fun though. Okay. You'll be able to do it. Do you remember the first video game you've ever played, Kushowa? For me, it's Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. That's what got me into video games so long ago. Which, to this day, from time to time, I do play it. Because it's still a fun game. Although I should play Super Mario All-Stars for you guys. Because that is a fun one. It has both remakes of Super Mario 1, I think 2, and 3, and then Lost Levels. I remembered watching and listening to you play the Walking Dead games and played through the first season. I haven't finished season 2, sadly. Get to the full game collection. 1 PS4 disc. I mean, I would highly recommend it. It's really fun. Really fun game. I'm a unique case. I was 3 years old when I first played Pac-Man on a plug-and-play console. Now I'm 19 years old. Again, like I said, like there's a lot of games I've played over the years. Oh yeah, also plug-and-plays were really fun. So wait, let me go get this first. Plug-and-plays used to be sold a lot. They were like the equivalent of like the I think electronics Tiger what was it? LCD like little mini like handheld console things. Like they were pretty much like Game and Watches. But you know, it's like instead of it just being Game and Watch, it was like you know, like there's one for Street Fighter, Sonic, and other IPs. Like they were easy to produce, super cheap, not that expensive. And you know, parents would buy their kids these things, including my mom for me, a lot because they were not expensive. Oh yeah, there was a whole bunch of those way back. Like it's not like that. That's not what I mean. Like there's a couple that I've seen, like you know, for like SpongeBob, Spider-Man, Sonic, a couple of others, Disney. But I don't know if they still make them anymore. I doubt they would. Because what's the point? But there's a lot of devices where you could easily plug it into your TV and play games. But they stopped. Because, you know, people just be like, oh, I could just, you know, play games on, like, apps instead. On my, like, phone or iPad or Android phone. Or, you know, my Switch, Steam Deck. But I understand why, you know, parents got them for their kids. Because, again, like those, super cheap, super affordable. I gotta go talk to my girlfriend, Kushowa. See ya. Peace out, United Engines of America. Peace out, bro. Like you'll never catch me, dog. Ah. I mean, again, like I said, gaming is going to be really interesting this next few years. I mean, we still have indie games to support, if anything, because right now it's like here and there with AAA games. It's like there's some titles that are interesting for some of us. Then there's others where it's not so much. And it's kind of sad. Because gaming should not have to be the way it is. Like, we should be having a lot of, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of fun games. Gaming is never gonna die. Never. At all. But there will be moments where AAA companies will not know what to do. And they're just gonna be, like, straight up confused what to do next. I wonder if my imagine with VR to improve even further. Would be so cool to see how it evolves. Oh my god. Again, like I said, if I had the space, I would definitely stream VR games more on here for you guys. 'Cause VR gaming is so fun. No joke. No joke. Like, it's really enjoyable. Like, when you compare console gaming to VR gaming, it's like night and day. But right now, it's not like mainstream enough to garner like the more like over the top stuff. Because, we still have stuff like Batman Arkham Shadows and Resident Evil 4 and Deadpool VR. That's great. But I'm sure a lot of people would love something that was really expansive, like massive, like, I don't know, like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest in VR. Let me tell you, if those games were to come to VR, I guarantee you people will lose their shit. They will get addicted to playing VR just for that alone. Because that's the shit that gets a person to be like, well, VR is all I'm ever going to play. All I'm ever going to do. You're going to become like a crackhead for VR. Like, you're going to forget the life you have now, and you're going to be living a completely different life in VR. I mean, imagine if they had that with The Sims. Like, Sims and Grand Theft Auto and VR. And I'm not talking about just mods. Like, just being able to kind of, like, play, like, those games in VR. Because, originally we were supposed to get San Andreas in VR, but I don't know what happened with that with, what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg, right? The guy who owns Facebook. Like, had dinner at IHOP. Nice. Alright, I could go for some pancakes, I'm not gonna lie. We'll go to IHOP just for some pancakes. But VR gaming, again, for me, would be really fun for specific games. Max Payne would be great. Dead Rising VR, oh my god, yo, I would love that, man. If we could get like Resident Evil 5 in VR, that'd be fun. Like being able to co-op VR with a friend, 5 or even 6 would be insane. Also, Sims would feel stupid in VR, in my opinion. I think the way they would go about Sims in VR, because there's like two ways. Either you're going to be seeing it from a first-person perspective, or it's going to be like, because I know there's particular VR games where you technically look from a bird's eye view, and you get to see the character like moving around, because not every VR game is going to be up in your face. There's some where you're just looking from a particular perspective, and it's fine, because not everything has to be like first person. I know people would prefer that because it's like you want to be immersed. But it's just some things that just work in that like style. But for Sims, it could go two ways: either first person or bird's eye view, which I'm sure they'll figure out a way among them. But again, it's one of those we have to wait and see, because we don't know. Imagine the Oasis finally truly being a thing in VR from Ready Player One. I mean, technically, it is already. We have VR chat for that. But, it's not what we think. It's not like, the movie where it's really cool. It's filled with interesting people, interesting folk. So it's like I would love to stream VR chat if I could one day. That'd be fun. I have Doom 3 for the VR and it's great. Oh yeah, yo, Doom 3 was a great game to play in like VR. Like when I saw some of these demons up in my face, it got terrifying. Nope. Leon has been like really durable this entire playthrough. It's crazy. I know there is VR chat, but still. Again, like I'm sure somebody would make it a reality. There's some like games in VR that are technically like the Oasis. God, now that's a movie I've not watched in years too. Like I remembered watching Ready Player One so long ago in theaters, but now it's now like what, the movie's 8 years old, because I think what, it came out in like 2018, so long ago, which again is crazy to believe. Even though the weapons is fully immersive, it's still a wicked experience. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, like I said, there's like, oh my god, if they could bring all the Doom games into VR, that would be great. Like I would love that. If that were possible. But like again, it's just some gaming companies and studios tend to see VR as not being a worthwhile investment like consoles or PC gaming. Because you could say, oh, well, console gaming makes more money, but there's still an audience on PC, and technically, so to speak, even like mobile gaming too. Because those mobile games make a lot of money. Stuff like Genshin Impact, then Zenless Zone Zero, and what was, I think it's I think Minecraft is amongst those, because they are kids that do play Minecraft on their phones. Roblox, I think. Yo, is Leon just strong? Like, is there something that I did to him that he has not died yet at all? Because I gotta say, like, Leon's been just on a roll, taking these hits. Or maybe it's because it's a normal, he doesn't like take damage that easily, but he's been like non-stop just taking in all those bites. But I gotta be careful though. I don't want to like push my luck and be like, oh, there you go, dead. Is it in heal Leon for that one moment? Oh my god, if that were the case with Doom 3, that would be fun. Also, remember playing Wolf Among Us? Oh yeah, of course. Yo, I love the first game. I should. Oh my god, man, the amount of games that you guys have just nonstop requested from me is massive. Like such a big list of games that I need to play. Like so many. Like I need to play the first one again. Like one day I just gotta stream it for you guys. Because I know now that season 2 is gonna actually happen, thank God. Because I was kind of worried for a sec. I honestly believed I thought the game was canceled. That was it. It was over. So I'm glad that they decided to be like, yeah, let's continue with this. But I tried to get Minecraft to work on my VR, but it couldn't get it to. Yeah, that's the one thing I kind of wish that Mojang would do is make an official like port of Minecraft in VR. I know they'll probably go with Bedrock instead of Java. 'Cause I know the unofficial port is with Java, but it'd be really cool if they could. And I know they kind of did on PS4 a while ago, but they delisted that so long ago. Oh yeah, imagine if Amnesia the Dark Descent with VR. Oh yeah, there was an unofficial port of that, and it was like really, really fun when I played it. I beat it in VR. It was like, it was surreal playing that in VR. Say that right now. It was really fun, like extremely fun, because I got to see all the monsters up in my face, like VR. So I will definitely tell you this. Oh my god, if Amnesia, all the other Amnesia games got ported over into VR, yeah, that would be one experience that I would truly enjoy. And also Outlast, because that's a game that deserves a VR port. Because yo, people will piss and shit their pants the minute they even play Outlast in VR. Yo, imagine with like Amnesia, Outlast, it would be even more. Bioshock, I don't think it would be like that. It'd be really fun to play in VR, but you know, not like terrifying. Fallout would be great. I know 4 is the only one right now, but I'm sure there's like mods that allow you to play like 3 and New Vegas in VR. Yeah, I have to check that out and see. Oh, so I need season 2. Yes, you and me both, Wukong. You and me both. I want it. I just want it so bad. But yeah, I've been wanting to get the Quest 3 for like a while, but I haven't yet because again, my money needs to go to the thing that matters the most at the moment, and that's making my video game and paying everybody to help me work on said game. You know, like concept artist for my characters, for like Yusuke, Sakura, which is like the professor secondary character in the game, and Naomi, who's also like the assistant to her in Yusuke, then the antagonist, Hugo. Like she's done a really fantastic job. Bring like my artist, like she's done an amazing job bringing those characters to life. Like I know the other stream I did, the what was it, yesterday? That I would have loved to show you guys what she's done so far. She's been doing a phenomenal job. Fantastic. Been busting her ass while also working on her own animations at the same time, doing kind of multitasking, doing both, and not easy. Trying to make animations and also do concept art. Really hard to do both, and she busted her ass. So, I'm like happy to see how it's turned out, and I can't wait to see more of what she's gonna do. Gee, she works really hard. All the people working on this game with me have been busting their asses. My composer, definitely. Like like I said, yesterday I didn't get the chance to show you guys more, but it's because again, I'm trying so hard to keep everything a surprise at this moment. Is I don't want to reveal too much. I want you guys to be surprised. I want you guys to be like the minute you get the chance to like, play it, hear like the tracks you didn't get the chance to hear when I showed it on stream. You guys will be like, "Oh my god, this sounds good." Like you guys are going to be like just like surprised, baffled. Also, happy birthday, Jalen. Also, what type of game is this you're making? What is your company called? Okay, it's not a company, but it's a game studio, and it's called Kushowa Games. Before, it was originally called Overdrive Games, but after doing a lot of research, finding out it was taken by somebody else, along with a couple of other names that I kind of thought about, like again, like I said, like Velocity Game the other day, like yesterday, which technically there were some names I could use, but it still sound too similar to actual existing gaming studios. So my only final option that I had to resort towards was Kushowa Games, because it's a given. Like I said, Kushowa is not taken. So yeah, and I also left a link, which let me post it here for anybody who hasn't seen the stream from the other day. It should be in the description for whoever wants to go and subscribe to it. Right now, there's not really much to show on it, but I do want to have a teaser done. Not a trailer just yet, because again, I want to save that for when we get the Kickstarter like done, and that's gonna take a lot of work from the trailer itself, making all the assets from like the 3D models of like the main character himself, the two minion antagonist characters, along with the secondary character, which is Naomi, like the AI assistant, and the gadgets, in the levels, in the hub area, along with like, well, the music's already like pretty much like done for it. Like I just needed like one final thing. That should be fine. But the concept art, still making more. There'll probably be more, hopefully by that time. Then the programming going into it, along with let's see what else. Along with the UI, like pretty much the layout of like you see like the little like button inputs there with the icons of like what gadget you have there. Then the health bar is already done. It's already made. But you guys are gonna love how it looks for this game. You guys are gonna be like, oh my god, that looks so good. And the font, I have like 3 fonts that I got from somebody that they made that I'm gonna use for it. Along with what else? Because I meant even then I'd still might make a special font just in case. I'll pay somebody to be like, hey, this is just for this for now. Then once we update it with a new demo, a new trailer after the Kickstarter and we get that funding, then we'll make custom made fonts for it. But right now there'll be like placeholder like fonts for the game for just the demo for the first one. And what else? Because I know there's still a lot more work to be done for the demo. Um, I think also the animations too, because again, you need the characters to move. So again, I already know who's gonna do what, and what for this. But what matters is that we need to get the funding, and that in of itself we need to do for the Kickstarter. Which let me link you. Let me link it to you, Wolfo. So you can see the link for the game studio for Kushowa Games. Right here, so you could see it. What else? Twitter page, if you want to go follow it. Again, right now, there's not going to be really much to show right now. Only because, again, I don't really have much of, like, stuff to show because we're still working on it. But I will do a teaser. It might be like probably a few seconds teaser thing to kind of get people, like, hype and anticipated for it when we finally do the Kickstarter. Because I want to make sure that I have a trailer and a demo. I don't have Twitter, sorry. That's all good. I just wanted to make sure just in case if anybody wanted to follow it. Because I might post, like, I don't know, maybe behind the scenes stuff there. But, again, like I said, for now, there's not much to show. I mean, even the banner itself for both the Twitter page and the YouTube channel for it, I have to get a custom made like font and logo done for it. Right now, what I have on both like pages are just like placeholders, along with the icon itself that I use for like this channel whenever I stream. Because I don't want to use that. I want to make something like, you know, completely unique and exclusive for those channels. You know, right now it's gonna be like that for the moment. A lot of placeholder stuff. Then once I get something done officially, then it's like we're ready. But again, it's gonna take a while, man. It's gonna take a while to get everything done. Because I still need a few more concept art pieces to be done before I could even be like, okay, here's this, this, and this. But again, trust me, I'll let you guys know when the time comes to show all that. But again, everybody who's working on this game, even just the demo alone, with this trailer, they're busting their ass. They're truly putting a lot of their blood, sweat, and tears into making this good. I didn't think it'd be that difficult to work on a game. But I know working on the Kickstarter is going to be even more difficult. Because there's going to be a lot of things that are going to go into making a Kickstarter. I mean, a lot. I mean, I was, again, like I said, yesterday I was considering doing a Patreon. Because I think it would have been easier, but I don't know, like, if we would get the funding from, like, Patreon to be able to do that. Because I guess Kickstarter would be a lot better compared to Patreon. Because I'd be able to, like, advertise the Kickstarter to a massive audience, and sure there would be a lot of YouTubers, depending on, like, how they feel about the game, would be interested in wanting to advertise it and be like, oh, check this game out. It's gonna be good. Just trust me when I say this, you guys are going to, like, freak out when you see what this game is gonna be about. It's gonna be great. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. So I'm gonna be really hype, excited. And you guys have no idea. Again, I have a lot. I mean, a lot that I've been trying my absolute hardest not to show for the sake of surprising you guys. But at this very moment, I don't want to reveal a lot. I want to keep everything just a secret for now. But trust me, everybody who's working on this has been hard at work doing what they got to do to make the game with me. And again, love these guys, appreciate them, and I can't wait to see, like, everybody to see what they've done for it.
Dan!
But for now, we're just trying to get what we need to get done. That's even including, too, the rewards for the Kickstarter itself. Because I know there's going to be particular tiers that I'm going to have to offer for people. Because, you know, I know the game itself alone would get people interested. But, you know, having some, like, good rewards would be really fun. Like, you know, I want to try to see if I could get a custom-made statue figurine of, like, the main character and also one of the cats. Him. Be made. Because I think it'd be really cool. I've seen Kickstarters where people have done, like, oh, this figurine will only be available for the Kickstarter itself. Because there's moments where it's like, oh, you can never get this figurine again. It's exclusive only to this Kickstarter, so if you didn't donate, then you won't be able to get it. But in the near future, there might be, like, newer figurine statues made for, like, other, like sites to purchase. Because, you know, I want to feel like when people donate to this Kickstarter, they feel like they're getting something that you won't be able to get anywhere else. And, you know, some people like that. They enjoy it. And I know some people want, you know, some of the stuff to be like, oh, well, it shouldn't have to be exclusive. But I think it'd be fun. Oh yeah, let me get the submachine gun. Just mow this guy down. How many inks do I have? Gotta be careful. I don't trust, like, I don't trust particular enemies in this point. But yo, Leon has been one tough, like guy. Like, he's been a really insane, like, fucking fighter so far. Like, he's been trying his best not to die. He's been durable. Oh, so it's fine for some of you that don't own Twitter. I'm not gonna be like, oh, if you don't follow my Twitter page, you don't follow for Kushowa Games, you don't love me, you don't support me, and you know what? You're not a real fan. Like, I'm not gonna be like that. Also, these things are wagging like they're dogs. Sorry, sir. Bye-bye. Move, because I don't want to have to deal with your hell spawns. So it's fine if you don't have a Twitter page. It's okay. I gotta hold it against anybody if they don't. Because, I mean, I don't blame anybody. Not everybody's gonna have a Twitter page, because Twitter has been interesting place when it comes to either receiving news of any kind. You know, if it's like world news or gaming news or movie news or quick news, pop culture news, whatever. Or just, like, you know, if you want to, like, see some interesting posts. I mean, a lot of interesting posts. You guys have no idea how crazy it gets on, like Twitter. Like, insane. But yeah, again, I apologize to anybody who was expecting me to play, like, you know, like something else, not Resident Evil 2 again. Because I do want to play other games, but I just wanted to chill today. I had a long day. and I just wanted to relax and play like this instead of like just something new, something to just chill to. So, yep, right now just chilling. Also, let me save it because I know this game has been really weird when it comes to like depending on like a particular point where you progress, it will act a little funny. Also, what about Instagram? I think I have my Instagram from long ago that my friend David made for me. The funny thing is, I didn't even want to make an Instagram account because I didn't really care for Instagram. I know that I have like some friends and my mom that tends to use it, you know, because they like it. But I don't know. I've never really taken an interest in Instagram like that because I know Instagram is used for like taking pictures or posting like, you know, videos, stuff, and that's it. I never really caught my interest like that. But you know, if you like Instagram, it's fine too. But I think I still have it. But I never really bothered to post on it. Because this was during the time when I had the other channel. People were like, well, him mostly when he saw like, oh, you have all these subscribers and should, you know, gotta post pictures because, you know, love you. Go post pictures. Do anything. It don't matter. And I'm like, but I don't really care though. Like I'm not really too keen on like posting pictures like that. I'm not like some of these big celebrities where they like tend to talk about their entire fucking life. They're Christian or something. Like, hey guys, look at me. I'm going all the way to eat like McDonald's. See, look at me. I'm eating McDonald's right now. Can you see McDonald's? And also, I'm having a cheeseburger and fries with a Frosty or a McFlurry. Why'd I say Frosty? That's Wendy's. So the McFlurry. That. Yeah, like I'm not really too much into it. I know my friend Paul has told me that Instagram is a crazy place now. It's like the equivalent of like Twitter, where you see a lot of stuff. Like either there's gonna be AI videos, or there's gonna be some spicy stuff, quote unquote. Say this in quotations, and so many other things. So I never tend to kind of care that much. Oh, I had to reset it back because the roaches they come and kill me. Shit, wait, no. Even if they kill me, I don't have to worry because you know I saved it. It don't matter. But yeah, like I don't know. It's not that I hate Instagram. Like I don't think it's a bad like site or app or whatever. It's like it just again like I said, it never really like piqued my interest to post stuff on there. Like YouTube. It's because YouTube I grew up with my entire like childhood. Always enjoying like uploading videos on here. Or just like streaming. Like the minute streaming became a thing, like I went fucking nuts for it. Because that means now I could show everybody like in real time me playing like games. Or just talking like I did like yesterday with the Talk and Chill streams, which I'm doing right now. While also playing. Which I apologize if it wasn't just a dedicated Talk and Chill stream of just me talking, answering questions. So I apologize to all of you. Oh, wait. Handle. Got back. But, Kushowa got roaches. Yep, there is. It's like New York. I mean, you know, Raccoon City technically is like New York. Like a big city filled with, you know, it's dirty, filled with roaches and other creatures. I mean, not zombies. I mean, you know what? Unless you count homeless people being zombies, because there be homeless people that act like zombies half the time when they're, you know, doing drugs and kind of get a little scared because of it. them, and it's like, you okay? And one of them's all like they're speaking like a different language, and I'm like, and you're not gonna know what they're gonna say because they're, of course, like they're out of their mind. They're just like hyped up on like whatever they've done, like LSD, heroin, whatever, any type of drug. Yeah, one of those. That's just how it is, because it's New York. I mean, it's like it's kind of like New Jersey, or Detroit or California. You'd always have homeless people around. How it is. But again, like I said, with the whole YouTube, getting back into that, like I enjoy YouTube. I mean, that's why I still like stream on here. I mean, yeah, I get it. I don't have a big like audience like I used to anymore. I mean, it's slowly getting back now, like growing. But not like how it was before. Hopefully it will get there. Get there. Self, believe, self. You all believe in me, and I thank you all for believing in me. I believe in the me that believes in the you that believes in the me. But again, like I said, like I know I don't have that massive audience of like almost like it was like half a 500,000 subscribers before. But now, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, why is nobody watching me? I don't want to stream fucking YouTube. I'm gonna go on TikTok and I'm gonna post myself doing mukbangs and all that, like, all that stuff. I'm not gonna bitch and cry about it. Be like, I'm okay with it. I have fun, like, streaming on here. And, I want to do a lot more. Because I just have fun with YouTube. I just love it. And to this day, I still love it. Despite its issues, because trust me, don't get me wrong. I'm not, like, delusional or, like, like, trying to, like, act like YouTube is perfect. Because it has so many flaws. So many. But, kind of like America, it's gonna have its ups and downs, good and bad. So, you just have to take with what you will, how it is. I think a lot of you guys are happy that I'm returning back, and I appreciate it. So thank you guys, all my brothers and sisters. Every major city is like, I'm gonna miss the days you'll be able to read our comments, because that's what brought me back to you. Of course, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll always read what you guys say in like the chat. Of course, on like whenever I do these streams, the talk and chill streams, which I think that's what I'm gonna have to call it from now on. Just call the talk and chill. Like, just today, I wanted to play a game, but just like a game I've already played, but also talking with you guys at the same time. So I know this would be like a basic game stream. But I will have moments where I won't always play games and I'll just do a talk and chill. I might also try to make an avatar for this channel too. Like what I said, is I forgot if it was you, Bloodhound, that said it, or SMB, about the whole Venom Melon thing, where she kind of has her like little animated like a PNG. Did I say that right? Yeah. Tuber avatar thing. So I might try to do that. Only for now, until I could afford to actually get a better webcam. And then I'll go back to showing my Kushowa face. So I can make everybody cringe. Be like, oh my god! Yeah. But for now, I might go that route, because it's just easier. And plus, again, like I said before, depending on like your expression or how you sound in your voice, you'll have a particular face that will appear to, kind of reflect that. So that's what I might do. It's a lot easier. Because if I try to make a VTuber avatar, it would cost a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, making something like that would cost money too, but it won't be as bad. I could be like, oh, I'll just be like, here's now make different expressions of said, image of me to this, and there you go. Then you'll see my little 2D me move around, having different expressions on his face. Which honestly, I kind of like this version of me from like Night in the Woods. Always suited me. And I'm sure I could make like a non-Night in the Woods version of me that's kind of like this, but with its own design. But again, like I said, right now, what matters at the moment is making the game and spending money towards it, paying all these beautiful, talented, skilled artists, and my composer, along with the hopefully a sound engineer for like sound effects and the voice clips. Oh yeah, and the voice actors, 3D modelers, my one animator for all the characters. Like, I don't have to worry about paying somebody to write the story for me for my game. Because, I'm the only one that knows how the story is going to be. How it's going to begin, how it's going to end. But, it'd be good to have somebody just in case to help me out. But, like, at least they could, like, proofread to make sure everything's good. Reminds me of when you would react to a video and something cringy or disgusting appears and you would clench your fingers with the damn expression to be strangling yourself. Yeah. Just remember those days. Used to be fun. There's still moments where, I tend to act like that, kind of. I mean, I'm not as over the top as I used to be. Kind of, depending. Because I know I am definitely not like the old me. Like hyped up on like sugar all the time. Now I'm like more chill. Like I still have like some energy in me to do that stuff. But not going super over the top like way back in my 20s. Like, I would get myself some soda and candy and some shit and be like, it's like, oh my god, like that. So a lot of people would love that. Me going back to my roots again and being like that. It's still there. It's still like, it lingers. It's kind of like what's his name? Like George Miller, Joji, Filthy Frank, where it's like, yeah, he's not doing the character anymore. But there's moments when, he's himself and, like, there's moments in, like, videos when he's, like, doing collaborations with others and it kind of pops out like that. Also, wait, what? Kush, the only thing YouTube didn't, I mean, again, like I said, I don't know about the dating stuff. I don't think YouTube is meant for dating or Instagram. But again, I'm not going to talk about dating apps though, because that's not my thing. I'm not giving dating advice being like, oh man, I know a lot about women because I know jack shit. Like, I ain't no, like, Casanova. All right. He was very expressive, which is why you were such a good reactor back in the day. I mean, yeah. I mean, again, like I said, once I get a webcam, then you could definitely see me like talk and express myself through my face like I used to. Right now, I just can't because I just don't have the money, and the money needs to go towards the game, towards just making the demo and the trailer itself, and also the Kickstarter that I need to do. Because that's gonna be a lot of work. Like, you think just a demo alone is gonna cost a lot of money? Like, making a trailer and then making like rewards and the assets for said Kickstarter is gonna cost a lot. And it takes a lot of time. Because, you know, you want to make sure it looks really good. Doesn't look shoddy. Looks superb. Sublime. Shoot it, Ada. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it, Ada. Shoot it, girl. Shoot that shit. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. You love me. I'm Leon. I'm Leon. Come on, Ada. Like Leon. Ada. Just want to let you know that, you're hot, and I want you to date me. Sorry, Leon. But I'm not interested in you. What? What do you mean you're not interested in me? Oh! You see what I mean? This is why I'm so glad that I saved that game. Like, holy shit. I am so glad that I saved it. Like, oh my god. Yo, I'm so happy. So happy that I did. Because if I didn't save, I would have been fucked this entire playthrough playing this game. So you say this is why. And also, hello, by the way, Junkie. Kushowa used to watch you react to SML, SMG, Sonic Zombies, Yellow Funny. You start uploading again. Oh yeah, I was thinking about uploading videos. You know, I might, you know what? Maybe one day I might try to make a update video for you guys. Because I should. I know I haven't uploaded in like a year, but that's because, you know, now that I see I could stream again, you know, because, you know, streaming is just more fun for me, more convenient. But, you know, I try my best to balance it out. It's not easy to upload a video because there's a lot of editing I gotta put it into making it like look good. But I definitely will try to upload when I get the chance. You know, maybe one day when I'm not streaming, I could upload a video of me just like making a new update video so everybody can know. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that have not watched this stream or yesterday's stream and know that, yeah, that's an update stream to let everybody know about the game. And I want to let everybody know about that game. So even if you haven't watched the stream yet, at least you could watch the video so you could be informed. Because it has been a while since I've done an update video. But let me redo this again. But thank God I saved it because, oh my lord, I would have been livid. I would have been like, you know what? That's it. So we're just not playing Resident Evil 2 for the rest of the night. We're done. You know, would have been over. So yeah, thank God I saved. Thank God. Yep. Let me see if it's working. It's good. It's alive. But, you know, I'm fine though. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, no, my game crashed. Like, I've beaten this game so many times at this point. I'm not gonna get angry over, like, you know, it crashing once. I'm not trying to speed run this. I'm just gonna be like, no man, my speed run is ruined now. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, I'm fine. Also, yeah. Again, I'm not gonna get angry at anybody who just recently came in and found out about the channel. You know, talking about like, oh, I used to remember watching all this stuff. It's not your fault. I'm not gonna blame you. For anybody who knows now about it, about the rules, talking about SML, that's a different story. You already know and you're still talking about them, then that's it. But it's not your fault though, Junkie. It's because, you know, Wukong, explained everything about the rules and everything about, like, you know, not talking about SML, us not talking about him. So you're good. You're chill though. You're fine. Don't worry. I ain't get you being like, you talked about fucking SML. Ban him! Ban him! Good. You're good. It's because we try not to talk about him because we don't want that negativity and, you know, toxicness from him and his fan base to, you know, fucking like delude like this or like the channel and you guys because you don't need to know about him anymore. I mean, like if you're still interested in him, that's on you. But for me, I'm not. I'm not going to. I have my reasons. I'm not gonna care. Just letting you guys know. But anyways, let us continue playing the game. Because again, like I said, thank God I saved it. 'Cause if I didn't, it would have been over. I mean, I have to start over that one portion, but you know what? I'll try to save it just in case. Again, second time. So if it does crash, then it's like. But again, it's not your fault though, bro. It's all good, junkie. We cool. We chill, man. Also, I got a PS1 with Pac-Man World, Gran Turismo 2. Also, nice. Yeah, that's, again, I gotta play Pac-Man World 1, 2, and 3. Because I know there's the remake of 1 and 2. Like, I know 1 came out like a while ago. And 2, I think, was recent. I think it was what, like last year, right? Or wait, was it this year? Let me see. Go on the Steam page to check it out real quick. He's like, oh shit, here we go again. Let's see, Pac-Man. Okay, let's see. I think it's right here. Pac-Man World 2 repack. Pac is back. Oh, it came out last year. Okay, so it was 1 year ago. I know Pac-Man World 1, the remake, came out like a few years ago. No, I think it was maybe like 4 years. Like, along with the remake of Klonoa 1 and 2, which I do have, but I should get repack. Like 2. Oh, okay, so it was 4 years ago. Oh man, it was not too far between the two games. Crazy. But yeah, like I said, I'll try to play the original games and then the remakes afterwards. Because the original games will always be good. The remakes are not that bad. Also, let me... Again, I'm not the guy you'd want to get dating advice from. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I don't want to give out dating advice because I don't think I'm qualified, nor I'm the man to do so. Yeah, I have. Okay, let me go get the valve. I'm gonna take that to save just in case. Knowing how this is gonna be. Yeah. Because you never know. If it crashed like that out of the blue, then it will happen again. Oh, there's moments like that, and it gives me like a, like I go like white, like. Also, McJuggernuggets, Boogie, Aisha, Speed, Smosh, they're all acting. But yeah, of course. Even the angry video game nerd too. Because not all of us are gonna act like these guys. It's all just a facade. It's just a persona. You know, for the sake of entertainment. Like, not all of us are gonna be like the nerd where we're gonna be shitting on stuff. I mean, you know, it's obviously fake. For iShow Speed, I'm sure it probably is. But I don't really know half the time with that guy. Or Boogie. Because it's like, sometimes the things you think are real are fake, and then the things that are fake are real. So it's like one of those, we just don't know. I mean, I don't think iShow Speed would act like that in real life. I think when he's off stream, not doing that, I'm sure he's probably normal, chill, whatever. It's because sometimes if you want to truly gain an audience, you have to go like over the top, like truly over the top. Yeah, can't believe I gotta do this again. Not so good though. I don't really care. Playing this so many times. I'm fine. I'll just make sure to save at a particular point. Just in case, so I don't have to go through all that. Spiders! Punch them! I mean, me right now, I've just been kind of like, I should kind of be like Maximilian Dude. Where, you know, I just take tidbits of the stream, just upload them as a video, because he kind of does that. And I probably should. Probably should do that. Because technically, I don't have to make a new video. I could just take a moment in, like, one of the streams and just be like, alright, just take the parts I want to make into a video, and there you go. But, you know, I think sometimes it's not bad to kind of make a fresh video. Scratch. Yes, I do know. And like I said, I'm not qualified to give dating advice. I'm not like a love guru to be like, look, man, I really want to date. To stop being, you stop being creepy. Just be normal, chill. Then fine. You know, like just like being like that. So, don't make it about you, but make it about them. It's like that again. I'm not like a love guru. Yeah, I say emphasis on normal, because you know people tend to want you to be normal, and not, you know, unhinged. But again, like I said, I'm not gonna be getting. I'm not gonna be giving or trying to like get any dating advice. What did I say? Getting, like giving advice for you guys. That is something you have to figure out on your own. Like I have. Because, you know, love is one of those things you have to learn through experience. Like, no matter how much advice you get from somebody, it's never really gonna do much. You have to just learn it yourself. Sometimes there's gonna be moments where you find a date and, you know, it might turn out good, probably bad. And, you know, that's just how it is. You have to experience love for yourself. And, you know, it's gonna hurt. Sometimes you're gonna get dumped. Or sometimes some women will just say no right off the bat when you say, "Hey, you're pretty woman. Can like can we like go out?" And you know she'll probably say no, or you know the obvious, like because she's trying to spare your feelings, like I'll think about it, or I don't know, like another response, like I don't know, maybe. Like you know, there's responses that a lot of like women give out, but again, not trying to make women look bad, because you know the same goes for guys too, because there's some women that don't have it easy when it comes to dating as well. So it goes both ways. But again, my point is you have to go experience dating yourself, plain and simple. And again, you can't ask a random YouTuber online for that, because not all of us are experienced with that. You just have to do it. That's it. There's no asking like 100 fucking questions or 1,000 questions to like keep asking like, oh, what if I do this and then what if I do that, or you know, like just gotta go, man. Like do it. So let me save it here because I don't trust that one part after this. I don't want to save it, but I kind of don't have much of a choice now. Like one of those. Like, Bill, that's it. I mean, I feel like I should take that one. And it was like the key thing. You know, I could use some of these bullets and save shotgun shells for like zombies, flickers ahead. Again, you just gotta go and date, man. That's it. Go date. And you know, if it doesn't turn out well, then it's fine. Don't become a weird, creepy stalker being like, you think you could just break up with me? You're mine forever. Never gonna leave me. You're always gonna be mine, Jessica. Waiting for you. I'm gonna send you a pipe in your mailbox. Don't ever do that, okay? Don't ever do that. Don't ever be creepy and weird. Just accept that she said no and she doesn't want to date you and move on, alright? Because you don't need to do that, okay? Women don't like that shit, even for hot guys that are stalkers too. Because, look, you know, there's some women that are like, you know, no, they're into that and it's some weird fetish thing, but it's like, at the same time, even when he's hot, you know, sometimes women will say, yeah, nah, I don't care if you're hot. You were abusive to me. Fuck you. Some guys don't know how to take the hint even when they're hot because... Then again, there's a lot of people that have massive egos, so, you know, it goes both ways. But my point is, don't be like these guys. Don't be abusive and don't be creepy and weird and stalk them if they say no. Or, you know, if they, you know, like break up with you, just accept it and move on. Find somebody else, because there's always somebody for all of us out there. You know, it's like that one song from like Nickelback. Wait, did I say that right? Nickelback? Like there's somebody out there, you know, don't know. Like, you know, it's like that song. You know, there's always somebody for us out there. You just gotta keep looking. You'll eventually find your partner, or, you know, wife, husband, you know, significant other, like whatever you want to call them. I don't know, you're like, you know, ghetto terms, yo baby mama, yo baby daddy. Just again, like I said, you'll find somebody. Yo, why is it crashing at this part? I mean, thank God I saved it, so I don't have to go through that again. But yo, why is it crashing right here for? Yo, is there something wrong with this at this? Like, yo, game, are you good? Resident Evil 2, you okay? You having a freak fit today? I don't want to go past this part. You know, all right, chill, RE2. I don't know why it's like getting like this right now. It wasn't like that before, thank God though. When that one time I streamed playing Resident Evil 2. Thank God. Oh no, it's acting weird right now. I'm sure we could figure it out. It'll be fixed on its own. Also, Ikush, remember the Yo Mama jokes. Oh yeah, I used to remember that channel. I think it's still going, but it's owned by somebody else now. People are just so scared of getting their hearts broken. Well, yeah, and you know, it's one of those, you know, you kind of understand because, you know, nobody wants to have their feelings hurt because it's not fun. But it's just one of those things that, you know, that's just how life is. Sometimes, you know, if you get your feelings hurt, you know, it's like one of those things that just builds you up, makes you tougher. Depending on how you respond back, is if you be like, okay, you just walk away, just move on, then, you know, you're like, you're learning to mature, you're learning to grow, you know, a rough exterior, become a better person, knowing how to handle rejection pretty well. Then there comes a point where you get rejected so much and you're like, maybe women isn't for me. Maybe I'm just not good at getting women. Maybe I'll just date a guy instead. And then, guys go from being straight to gay. That happens a lot. There's some moments even when a guy dates a woman and they think that, like, oh man, I finally got the experience being with a woman. And then they realize, yeah, I don't like women. I like men. I don't like vagina. Love penis. That happens to a lot of guys. So even when they do get the girl, that happens. So, it goes both ways. It really does. It's like, it's kind of a unpredictable thing. You just don't know. But yeah, let me see. See, I don't know why it's acting like this. Maybe if I swap out this, maybe if I help Ada out, maybe, it's like, hey, help out Ada. Quit being so lazy. Why are you letting her do all the work? Is it because she's a woman? Lazy man thing? Like, I'm just saying, man, don't be a creep. That's it. Don't be a stalker, okay? And don't be abusive. That's all I'm saying. Is you do not want to go to prison. There are some people that take it too far, and they have this little thing called getting killed by the cops happen because they tend to be super stalker-ish. So yeah, you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want to die. Nor do you want to go to prison. Don't do it. Hey, you can listen to my advice. You heed my warnings, but that's on you. Also, why were you laughing when you said, don't be abusive? Well, I'm just saying, don't be abusive. That's it. Don't abuse, like, your partner. Some people that kind of take it too far, and I mean, I don't know. There's some women that are into that, and it's like, damn, you have to have really low self-esteem to really accept being abused. All right, let me go help Ada out, I guess. I don't know. Let me help her out now. Or maybe I just don't skip the cutscene. I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. I mean, if it probably does, I'm not surprised. Let it play out. Let it play out. See. Yeah, why is it crashing for? It didn't do this before. Why? Damn, that's so weird. Damn, this game is not letting me finish it. You about to have me play this on my PS1 emulator instead. I just have this one because it has the skippable, like cutscene and skipping door loading animation thing mod. So that's why I do it. But you about to have me play it on PS1 and be like, you know what? Fuck this. Because I think the PS1 version of Resident Evil 2, you can't like skip cutscenes. So I think maybe it's just loading screens that you can't skip. But I like this one more, so that's why I do it. Let me see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying. There's gonna come a point where I can't do this anymore. Because I know the last time I played this, it was just fine. Like it was okay. But we'll keep trying. I will make a breakthrough. It will eventually happen. Also, what's good, Patrick? Also, hello. What is your EA skate game? Wait, skate game? Just record the game with your iPhone on an actual PS1 console. I don't know about that, man. That would take a lot of work. Because, again, you got to remember the PS1 has, like, what was it, VGA cables? Like, like the red, yellow, and white cables. And I would need like special cables connected to my PC to be able to actually stream from the actual hardware itself. Also, yeah, EA Skate is pretty fun. No, trust me, the quality would be great, but it would require a lot of workarounds to get it to work properly. That's all. So, yeah. But I'll keep trying. Eventually let me do it. Come on. You could do it. You could do it. Just let me play, please. I just want to stream so bad. No, I just want to play games. I want to be the ultimate gamer. Please. Sorry, I just can't resist. I just had to say it. You see. It'll eventually work.
Resident Evil 2.
They are, Yannick. Transformers are real. There's trans people. They're trans and they form ers. Sorry, I was trying. Oh, God. All right, let me see. Not just. You see, you get it, Bloodhound. You get it. You get it. You get it. Get it. Somebody understands. I knew it. I knew you were all smarter than me. But yeah, like I said, saying that, like that's a cap. What you mean? It's not a cap. What you talking about? Truly, it's a fact. Look it up in the dictionary. Look it up yourself. It's in there. I mean, it's gonna be a really old dictionary when you find the meaning of what a transformer is, but man, it's gonna take a lot of work. Just like transforming. Oh my god, I can't. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, Leon, calm down, bro. Calm down. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work. I'm trying to I was trying to mess around for a few minutes with the settings, and maybe it's that. I don't know. Because again, before, when I was streaming it like a few months ago, it was just fine. Especially when I was doing that whole Resident Evil marathon, it was fine. I don't know why now it's giving me trouble. Like, no. At this point, you can't really do it. You can't pass. No. No, Mr. Kushowa. Have to, you not use mods. No. When I was doing this, it was fine. It was okay. It really... I didn't even have to shoot anything. I let Ada do all the work. It's fine. It doesn't matter either way. I could play a different game. I could be like, you know what? I'll just type in the title, Kushowa playing different games. And I'll be like, you know what? Suck it. Resident Evil 2. You want to be like this with me? You know what? I'll play a different game. You know what? I'll go play Resident Evil 3 right now. You know what? I'll play something else. I'll play Parappa the Rapper or something, or Parappa the Rapper 2, or a bully. Actually, no. I'm just gonna play a game I've already played for you guys. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know anymore. Okay, even if Transformers were real, why don't you see meteors flying to Earth? You do. It's called a meteor shower. Yep. It's so true. He's so right. You could believe in Bloodhound. Knows everything. Bitten from the tree of knowledge. Bitten one of the fruits, and he's gained the knowledge of everything from all existent. From Earth to every other planet, from every dimension, even from God himself, the many gods. But everyone. He's like fucking Doctor Who. He's trying to filter out so many different- He knows. Believe in his word. Bloodhound knows it all. Yo, he's been alive before Adam and Eve. He's been there. Adam and Eve has got nothing on him. Adam thought he was the first man. Now, Bloodhound was the first man to exist. It's because, all the Christians, Catholics, all the people of different religions have never heard of him because he's been on the down low until now. He's told me himself. See, I didn't want to reveal anything because, I wanted to keep it a secret because humanity wouldn't be able to understand Bloodhound and his knowledge. They would be terrified because the stuff that he's told me would make society collapse in just a few minutes. So, for the sake of all humans, I'm trying not to say anything for him, for his sake. Because if I do, Bloodhound will have to leave our planet, never being able to chat on YouTube ever again. We'll have to go to another universe and dimension. So, I'm sorry, I have to keep it all a secret. I just can't. Also, who would win in a zombie apocalypse? Rednecks or zombies? I don't know, man. It really depends on how smart the zombies are, but those rednecks, I mean, they could be pretty intelligent people. Oh, I've been floating in darkness for eternity. Yes, he's been there since the Big Bang. He's seen it all. He's seen everything. He was there with God to see everything happen. He's been through every historical event like known to man. He's seen it all. I would, because I came before the zombies. Yes, he would. The Bloodhound was there to fight all wars, man. He was in the Civil War, World War, the Vietnam War. He's been in every war throughout history. He's always won. You see, they never give him credit because, he doesn't need it because he's so strong, so powerful that he doesn't need the credit because he knows he's strong. Bro is like fucking Samurai Jack. It's just like traveling through different towns. Just fighting enemies, villains, whatever. And he's like, "Thank you for saving us, kind stranger." Like, don't worry about it. I don't need your credit. I'm moving on. I gotta get back to the past, Bloodhound. Oh my god. Before God created light, I was chilling with them. Yes. Oh my god. God. I just can't. All right, let me switch the title, I guess. I don't know. Well, we'll switch it to Resident Evil 2 and I think I have enough space for in other games. Because right now RE2 is being a fucking resident bitch. Not wanting to work. So yeah. Yo, Kusha, remembered watching you since wait, actually, you know what? Let me let the music play. So that way, while I try to get a new game started up, I guess. I don't know. Play something new for you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'll play Parappa. You all love Parappa. Okay, let me switch. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Now we have that image. Because I don't know, that thing is not working, I guess. So I'll try to figure out why RE2 is not working. I mean, it's a good thing I already beat the entirety of the game itself for both Leon and Claire in both the A and B scenarios for you guys. So I'm glad I don't have to worry about that. I mean, technically the only thing I haven't played from RE2 was the fourth survivor and the tofu survivor. Pretty much, and the EX battle, which I probably should. Hey, you know, I played Parappa. But oh yeah, I wanted to play for you guys like a beta version of like Parappa the Rappa. Oh, so yo, Kushowa, remembered watching you since the 2nd grade in 2015. I just graduated high school. I just want you to know, came a long way watching you. Oh, thank you. Like, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. I mean, you know, I appreciate all of you guys being able to, like, you know, watch my old videos. I didn't think any of you guys would enjoy my reaction videos at all. So, you know, I appreciate you guys, like, watching them. No, you guys took your time out of your day long ago as kids, now full-grown adults. It's crazy to believe. God, I've gotten that old. Like, you guys used to all be kids and now you're adults. Yo, I'm about to pull a fucking Steve from Blue's Clues. I'm gonna be like, like, hey, how's it going? I know you all remember me from long ago. It was your childhood. And I'm still here and it's okay. You'll all be fine. You're all growing up. You're going through stuff. I'm here to support you. Oh man, I think the actor for Steve from Blue's Clues, like, bro is making like really good videos now. Like really motivational stuff, like stuff that really hits you in the heart. Like, thank you, Steve. I needed that. No, it's not easy working at Target, people yelling at you and, you know, you try to stack boxes and stuff. You know, I really needed that advice. Thank you, Steve. Could you tell me about, you know, the mail time, you know, and then when we coming on the rail. Oh my god. Alright, let me set up Parappa, I guess. So we'll play that. Since, you know, RE2 is just like, nope. Gonna keep crashing. I mean, I could play the remake of 1, but you know what? For you guys right now, I'm gonna play Parappa. I was gonna say Spyro, but I'm like, nah, I haven't played that yet for you guys. Yeah, that's one series I gotta play. Between the first, the second, the third of the original, and then the like fourth one, and the others, the reboot Origins game, and the GBA games, and what else? The remake trilogy too of 1, 2, and 3. Because I mean, now that they finally announced a new Spyro game, I mean, I have to try to play through these games one day. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be streaming myself playing Spyro right here, because I want to make it its own stream and not just be a talk and chill. Talk and chill is for games, or it's pretty much streams for, like, you know, games that I've already played, or, you know, just me just talking like I'm doing right now at the moment. So, but if I do play a game on one of these streams, it's definitely gonna be games I've already played for you guys. So you don't have to worry. You'll be like, oh, I've already seen him play it, so it's fine. He's playing at his own leisure of, like, replaying it again for just chilling and having fun. But for games I have not, those will be its own separate stream. Also, it's too much of a gem in the gaming community for it to be in this one. Yep, that's what I mean. So I will save those for when the time comes, when they actually give us a release date for the new Spyro game. I don't know if it's like Spyro 4 or whatever they're gonna call it. But when they do, I'm gonna be on Spyro like a dragonfly. So yeah. But let me check out like games I could play for you guys that I've already played. I mean, Parappa again, I could play. There's like a beta like version of Parappa, and also Ape Escape. I forgot to mention that. Like apparently, and I found this like out like a while ago, but apparently Ape Escape has a beta version of it, like a prototype of stuff that was never in the original game, that never got the chance to be shown, and now is. And I have a prototype of Parappa the Rapper, like one, where apparently it's a lot easier to play through compared to the original game. It's less of a hassle, which I probably should just show you guys so you can see. It's really interesting stuff. Oh yeah, and then Metal Gear Solid VR missions in one. Can't wait for that. And Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. I still have to finish that, of course. Let's see. There's Resident Evil Director's Cut. You know what? I'll just play through the beta build of Parappa. You guys could see. But I don't think there's really much of a difference in design-wise. It's still the same, but again, like I said, it's a lot easier to go through levels compared to the original game, where it's super strict on beating it. Oh my god, and there's Pepsi Man too. I mean, I remembered beating. No, I did. I uploaded my video a long time ago on here, beating Pepsi Man. Such a struggle beating that game, especially the final 2 levels. It was just, oh my god, man. I have no idea. That shit was hard. But you know, maybe one day I could stream for you guys playing that. Pretty fun. But let me get that beta version of Parappa. I mean, it's not gonna really make much of a difference on appearance wise, but you know, I'm sure it's for you guys if you want to check it out for yourself. Let me load it up. Let's see, games. Let's see, let me here. Okay, load it, then okay, and then we'll turn off the music, because right now it's just loading up that. You see, with that little thing right there. I don't know why it does that. Let me fix it. Fix it, you guys. Don't worry. Also, let me turn off the music. You don't have to worry. Oh, there you go. The amount of times I've played this game, but it's just a classic, man. How can you not play this game? It's like Sly Cooper. You know, you'll have fun with this game. I mean, again, I was not expecting to play this, but at this point now, I don't have much of a choice.
Oh yeah.
He can probably beat Superman.
Shut up.
Exactly, Parappa. Tell Katie to shut her mouth. There's no way that she can beat Superman. You crazy girl. All right, let me load it up. It's in Japanese because again, this is a beta prototype built of the game. Everything's gonna be in Japanese.
You gotta do what?
I gotta believe.
All right, there we go. Set it to like volume 8.7. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this one is some. Also, I gotta believe. Also, it's Good Cup, by the way. Let's see, what you guys were saying while I was trying to set it up. Voting. Much of a gem. The gaming community. Okay, that I've already read. Remember when Nintendo was promoting the Year of Luigi back in 2013? Yup, I remember that. Let's see, I've never listened to either of those. Also, you showed with Nickelback, Rihanna. I mean, it depends. Depends if you like Rihanna. Also, this damn game. Yes. Remember, PewDiePie was raging at this game. I mean, I'm sure he beat the game already. Yeah, but again, it's still the same cutscenes. There's not much of a difference between that The only thing about this game that's different compared to the final build is the fact that it's easier to do like you know, combos, like, you know, freestyling. But everything is still the same. Now, I think Lammy's like a game might have some differences. At least I think. So why is my dog's barking? I'm going to cook you! Shut up! I cook you, dog! See, it's much easier. Yeah, I could do it like that, and usually half the time they would be like, no, you can't do that. You're gonna fuck it up. See? It's much easier. But I think in the fourth stage, it's kind of a mix. Look at this. So much easier. Turn, pose, turn, pose. Duck, duck, turn, duck, duck, turn.
Here we go now. Kick, punch, block.
Kick, punch, block, block, punch, kick,
Chop, kick, block.
chop, kick, block, block, kick, chop,
Block, duck, and kick it.
block, kick, kick, block,
Block, duck, punch.
So much easier.
block, punch, punch, block,
Duck, duck, turn.
turn, duck,
Jump, kick, chop.
chop, kick, chop, kick, chop,
And punch, punch, punch.
punch, 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 punch.
There you go, you see? Earned a lot of points doing that. I know in the original game it's way harder. You cannot mess up for the life of you. One little screw up and it will cost you. I don't know why it's that hard, but... And it's crazy too, because in Lammy it's not that bad. And even in 2.
The end of my simple introduction.
Not this game, where's part 2? Oh, I was playing it earlier, Juan, which was good one. But it kept crashing. I don't know why. Tried to fix it, but it didn't work. Also, what in the WarioWare is this? This is Parappa the Rapper. It's a really old Sony game from way back in the day on PS1, kind of like Resident Evil 2. And the whole point of it is that, you know, you play a dog, he's trying to win the love of his life, sounding funny. You have to, like, rap with some of these other, like, people in order to, like, succeed and progress in the game. You know, it's like, you know, just press the prompts to particular, like, things you got to do on screen. Like, it's a lot. But it's fun. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working for. It's been weird. You don't need a save. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. We don't need a save. But yeah, right now I'm just chilling. Just playing whatever I want to play. We're just talking. Then tomorrow I'll be playing something else. Again, the cutscenes are not different. The gameplay is a lot easier now. Sit in the car. I want you to show me if you get far. Step on the gas. Step on the gas, gas. Step on the brakes, brake for brakes. Step on the gas, gas. So bam, bam, bam. No corners in between. Come on, let's jam. It ain't gonna stop. Here we go.
Check and turn the signals to the right. Check and turn the signals to the right. Now turn to the right. Now turn to the right.
God, man. It's way better.
Check and turn the signals to the left. Now turn to the left. Now turn to the left. Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Stop the car. We got an emergency, can't you see? Do you know why we stopped the car? Do I know why we stopped the car? Yes. Yes, yes. What? What? Do you know why we stopped the car? Do I know why we stopped the car? Yes. Yes, yes. What? I forgot to close the door. You forgot to close the door.
Damn, probably you don't have to say it like that to her.
Now just don't forget, this ain't kung fu. Come on again. Check and
Also, not here.
signal to the right. Check and turn the signals to the right. Step on the gas, now turn to the right. Step on the gas, now turn to the right. Check and turn the signals to the left. Check and turn the signals to the left. Step on the gas, now turn to the left. Step on the gas, now turn to the left. Step on the brakes. Step on the brake. Do you know why we stopped the car again? Do I know why we stopped the car again? That's because you just got your license. Woo-hoo! Yes!
Like, now turn to the left. Now turn to the right. Now collide in traffic. Good luck, everybody. Bro. Oh my god, this game is something else. But yeah, everything you're seeing right now is all in Japanese because again, there's just some things in this that weren't finalized just yet. In fact, yo, you guys got to check out like all these other prototype like games that, you know, well, some I might play in its own stream for the sake of showing you guys, because I think you'd be interested in seeing a lot of like beta versions of particular games. Like Beavis and Butthead almost getting its own like PS1 video game, but never did. Then Gex Jr. What else? Ape Escape, that one has its own prototype built, which I probably should show you guys since I've already beaten that game. That's like the first stream I've ever done on my channel. When I went like, wait, I could stream. I don't have to just upload videos. You know, that would take a while, take really long. Also, that was the PewDiePie clip where he was raging. Oh, really? I never understood why he couldn't understand how to play this game. I mean, look, I'll say this. When you get to, like, stage, like, 4, 5, yeah, it does get pretty hard. I mean, I know in this one, it's, like, depending on how you play it, it's not as bad, but, you know, it could still be the same, like, the actual, like original, like, build of the game. But this game could be really fast and quick if you don't watch the cutscene. Get straight to the gameplay. You don't screw up once, this thing will be a fast game to play in a stint. Flea market so early. I've been working here since my mama was a babe. Just because the rhythm is slow, that don't mean that you can't flow.
Remember, strike it rich, the key is love. Save everybody from way up above. I can sell a bottle cap like this.
I will try to sell a cap like this.
I can sell a bottle cap like this.
I will try to sell a cap like this.
I never dream it would be like
Ooh.
this. I am the #1 ruler of the 7 seas. The skunk over here will bring you luck.
The skunk over here will bring you luck.
The pump over here comes with the truck.
The pump over here comes with the truck.
Oh yes, I
Yeah, I made a lot of money. I could afford a car. Broken down car.
in the rain or in the snow.
In the rain or in the snow.
Oh boy, here we go.
Listen this. I have never sold everything, everything.
I have never sold everything, everything.
You have never sold everything, everything.
You have never sold everything, everything.
Money, money, money is all you need.
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 Woo! And all right, here we go. Now we got to deal with cheap.
Or you will help me.
That cheap chicken. I'm gonna cook her fucking cheap ass and turn it into cheap KFC, cheap Popeyes. Man, I just love the color of my car. It's gray. Like, I love basic gray. So good. All right, time to go cook a cake. Cake that makes me want to go and use the bathroom. And then I have to rap to use the bathroom. It's like, hello, Parappa. If you want to go and use the bathroom, you're going to have to piss and shit on my feet. What? I mean, nothing. Just go. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Like, Chop, you good?
Every single day, stress comes in every way. I ain't got no time for nobody. My style is rich, dope, fat, and rich.
Oh, yeah, I would love to play the WarioWare games.
Crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
Crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you gotta try. I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why. Butter joins the bowl.
Butter joins the bowl.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Make us a cake that you never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're
You
on.
bitch.
Heat up the oven, now we on the roll.
Cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap's the name of your soul.
The other day, I was called a little turkey. But I'm a chicken, got it? Your beef jerky? Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there.
Uh-oh.
Come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there.
Come on, clean the pile. Leave it there. Come on, clean the pile.
Here, I got a little sample.
Here, I don't have a sample.
Cause ample time's just what we don't have.
Cause money and time is just we don't have.
Chicken in the kitchen is making all the sound. The cake is done while we were
Fuck it up right there.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perches.
Take out shrimp, clam, and the perches.
The perch goes here, the clam goes there.
The perch goes here, the clam goes there.
The little tiny shrimps just go everywhere.
The little tiny shrimps just go everywhere.
Whatever you likes in the middle, fiddle.
Whatever you likes in the middle, fiddle.
Seafood cake comes just like the riddle.
Seafood cake comes just like a riddle.
Yeah, I love when you lose. She gets so angry she shits out an egg, and then the egg just hatches. The chick like, yo, did you just give birth on TV? Like, is that even allowed? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will be like, oh, don't be such a prune, you know. And that's the most purest thing imaginable, is watching a woman give birth on live TV. It just depends on how you play it. That it's easy. It is easier. I'm gonna say that, like, way easier.
Every single day, stress comes in every way. I ain't got no time for no.
Because again, there's some things where they fixed,
We'll make a cake.
and then others where it's still, like, you know, apparent that it's still bad.
Crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X
I want to see something.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Feel like that, you see?
Crack egg into the bowl.
I could never do that in the actual game, because they would have penalized my ass for that.
Making a cake, yes, means you gotta try.
So you could freestyle if you want to.
Ask me why. Butter joins the bowl.
Butter joins the bowl.
Making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Make us a cake that you never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up, heat up, heat up. Now we on roll.
Cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, 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 cheap. Name up, name your soul.
The other day, I was called a little
See what I mean?
but I'm a chicken, got it? Your beef jerky. Put the cake in the oven for a while. Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Lead it, come, clean, clean, pie, 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 pie.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put cake in the oven for why.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Lead it, come, clean, clean, pie, 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 pie.
Here, I got a little sample.
Here, I don't have a sample. Here, I don't have a sample. Here,
Cause ample time's just what we don't have.
cause money time is what we don't have. Cause money time is what we.
Chicken in the kitchen is making all
See,
the
sometimes it will work. Other times it won't.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
All we gotta do, final touch. All we gotta do, final touch. All we
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perches.
take out shrimp clan, take out shrimp clan,
The
take.
perch goes here, the clam goes there.
The perch goes here, the perch goes, clam goes there, the clam
The
goes.
little tiny shrimps just go everywhere.
The little tiny shrimp, little just go just everywhere.
Likes in the middle, fiddle.
Whatever you like, whatever you been fiddle.
Seafood cake comes
See?
just like the riddle.
Seafood cake, see, come just come like riddle.
See? It is easier. I was just trying my best not to like freestyle.
Hard, was it?
No problem. But how'd you get out the TV?
Because I will tell you this, in the original game, it will get on your ass the minute you do any of that stuff. So in this one, you could freestyle like you would in like Lammy or the second game for Parappa. Can't believe bro made a cake, a seafood cake, just so he'll get diarrhea later on. Crazy. But yeah, this one is a lot easier. It's because, you know, if you freestyle, yes, you could beat it. Can't believe there's a level where you have to go and use the bathroom. And the only way to go and shit is to rap for it.
I need to go just as bad as you. What I had this morning, I don't even wanna say to you.
Oh yeah, I probably will here too.
Kick, turn, shot, do.
I will fall to the floor.
Oh, I fall to the floor. I fall.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door.
Kick, turn, shot, do.
I will fall to the floor.
Oh, I fall to the floor. I fall to the floor. I fall to the floor.
Get out of here.
No way. I've been sitting in
I to love you.
now for days. Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did check, hold on, right.
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did check, hold on, left.
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did check, hold on, right.
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did check, hold on, left.
Okay. You win.
Oh, here we go. Now, when we deal with this guy, is when it gets all fucked.
Last toilet with me up, me already sold it. In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow. But now, I really got to go.
In the rain, when it's snow, in the rain, when you got the funk flow, you got to, but now you really got up, but now you really got
The
it.
toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up. I got no time to
Fuck you, frog.
The tool there.
I'll do whatever I want.
With luck, so get
It's not. This is not even the original game. This is just a prototype. It's a beta.
in the rain, when it's snow, in the, you got the funky flow, but now you really got up, but now you really got it, but now you really got it.
the toilet over there.
I'll do whatever I want.
So give up. I got no time to spare.
The tool there, with the tool, so get some, my time.
I'm me losing up. I'm out of here.
Maybe it will. It might take, 10 hours, maybe an entire day. Who knows?
Chicken from the kitchen, and I ain't kidding, although nothing is written.
You sick, and you hit, and you nothing is
Crack, break, fix the door, I gotta go, so yes, open up,
crack, I go, so yes, you open up.
I am a chicken from the kitchen, and I ain't kidding, although nothing is written.
You sick, and you hit, and you hit, nothing is
Crack, break,
There we go.
fix the
See?
door,
Told you.
I gotta go, so yes, open up,
crack,
It's all yours.
See? The gecko is spitting thoughts. I know. But when the minute Parappa said, I felt that, bro. I felt that. I felt that in my soul. Like, I can relate to that moment, man. I, too, could also... like... that's so meaningful. It feels so true. Hey, told you. Because like I said, I didn't want to just freestyle. I was trying really hard not to, but I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Because you could freestyle in this game, and it'll help you beat it in, like, just a few minutes. Won't even take that long. We see? It was that quick. The power of spazzing is strong in this one. It is. All that we will share, we can fly almost anywhere. Special place we can find, just you and I. Again, it's crazy. A dog falling in love with a sunflower. Like, there's got to be some you got to be high on that good stuff to really make this up. Like, I like that her father is a potted plant, and they both live in a lemon house. Like, what? I mean, like, I get it, Parappa and his father being a dog, his sister being a dog, his mom being a dog, makes sense. They're all dogs. But then I'm just like, again, like, plant father? I mean, well, then again, she's a flower. But I thought he would have been a flower. But then his best friend is a bear who's naked. He doesn't even have clothes compared to Parappa and Sunny and Katie. Or any of the other characters. He's the only character I've seen who's naked throughout the entirety of this game. Or all these games. Everybody else that you will see has clothes. Except him. I don't know why. I mean, he's cool as a DJ. Even that, I don't even know why he's a DJ. Oh, so who is that? I want to know who that dog is. The guy with the tattoo. Looks like he could be Parappa's uncle. I don't know. His name is Sappa? Lappa? Chappa? I'll just make up a name. Honestly, it's ironic that you're playing PS1 games considering the fact I bought one today. I haven't already mentioned the last 2 times. Ah, nice. I mean, PS1 games are really fun. People say they're just like really old and, it's like, oh, for that reason nobody wants to play them, but they're not that bad. They still hold up to this day, despite the graphics. But that should not, like, stop you from enjoying it. Yo, I like how this is the one level that it's easy to just, like, breeze through, even in the original, like, final built version of the game. Yo, did he get a tomato thrown at him? Yeah, they were like, yo, eat this tomato, Parappa! Good for you. Damn, you don't understand what he says when he does that. He just passes out. That's how he wins. He just stops. No! It's just silent at the end. He doesn't even say it. He's like, I'm not gonna give you the last word. You guys don't deserve it. I'm too good. I'm Parappa the rapper, you know. People like, you know, Dr. Dre should be, you know, giving me a contract so I can make lots of music albums, you know, make a lot of rap, make a lot of money. You know, I should be swimming, you know, with like fucking bitches and, you know, all the shit that, you know, he would say. Maybe. Like, I don't need Sunny Funny. I can get other women in my life. Oh, so is that the Tin Man? Yo, what is that roly-poly looking guy? There you go, you see? Game is done. Beat it. So quick. Also, it's good, by the way, Clover. And again, like I said, this version is not so bad. It's really easy. Like, I'd say, like, you know, if you want an easier version of the first game, then just play this. Now, it's time to play. Let's see, what am I going to play next? Yeah, I've been streaming for like 3 hours. Oh my lord. I mean, you know, maybe let's see. What am I gonna play? What will I play? See, what am I gonna play? What am I gonna play? I mean, you know, I could show off Deep Escape. Beta build of it. Say that right? Beta build. Because it's really interesting what they, you know, left out. Well, kind of like minor things. Judging by that voice, I'm guessing you're gonna play Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna start playing the Metal Gear games like next week. Like Metal Gear, I will definitely be playing from 1, 2, then Metal Gear Solids 1 through 5. Then Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2, The Rising, like all the games. Also Parappa over here with the cape. Oh my god. This guy. Or Gran Turismo or Ridge Racer Type 4. I mean, I could play those. All right, let me close this for now. That music. Okay, there we go. Just leave that playing while I decide for a new game to play for you guys. Now, swap this out. Here we go. Like that for now. See what I will play through. Oh yeah, Medieval 2. I definitely have to play, like finish and get it done. Oh yeah, there's the prototype built of Resident Evil 1. And I think 2. Oh god, I feel like just playing the original like prototype version of Resident Evil 2 should feel like it should be its own stream. Because that's one I never got the chance to play for you guys. That would be interesting to try out. You know what? Let me get one. Get the original one. Before we, like, I show you guys what Ape Escape was. I mean, you know, technically some of the stuff in the original, like, you know, game that's in this is still there. So there's like some differences, just some, but still, even then. Let me see which games I gotta play. Let's see, I'm looking through all these games. You know, I could download it. See, show you guys. Gotta go to a particular site to get it. See. Go to this site. Oh yeah, there's Dead Rising too. Yeah. Apparently somebody uploaded the E3 demo of Dead Rising called the Las Vegas demo, which I definitely want to try out. Because I know a lot of people have been wanting to play that like version of Dead Rising for like years. Because I know there's a lot of differences between that and the final version of the game. That is interesting. But let me see. Resident Evil. I'm gonna type that in right now. Oh yeah, there's Crash Bash and Spyro 3 on here. There's like a lot. Let's see. Resident Evil's not on here, then it's probably on some other site where I could get it. Let's see, early prototype. Oh, for the Game Boy Color? Oh, no, not that. I mean, I should play that, because that one's just, like bizarre. This is Resident Evil 4. This is the US for Revelations of the demo. Oh, yeah, the GBA Tech demo. Yeah, that one's interesting, too. Which emulator do you use for PS1 games? I use the Duck Station. It's like the best one to use for playing PS1 games. The prototype. February 8th. Later prototype of Resident Evil. Also known as Biohazard, version number on the title screen. Present. Let me see. Is this one the original prototype for Resident Evil 1? See, I'm looking through this right now. This February 12th, 2000 prototype. Oh, no, that's for that Game Boy Color. God, there's just so much like stuff here. You guys have no idea. Let's see. I think I could look for it somewhere on here. Jeez, yeah, I gotta see this. Some crazy stuff. Resident Evil 1 prototype. Okay. That one. One from 1995. They should be here. Be like a link. This the one? Prototype for PlayStation. Yes. I think this is it. Yes, it is. Oh my God. I could put this in and I'll show you guys. All right, now we just need to grab it. First, let me go to the folder where I'm gonna put this in. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow I will be streaming myself playing Undertale for you guys. Because, you know, I want to move on to Deltarune because, again, like I said, I've seen so much gameplay of that game. And it looks interesting to play. It's really fun. But I really want to at least beat Undertale for you guys again. And then once I'm done with that, then I will move on to Deltarune. Because I want to actually play the, like, new chapters. Because I haven't gotten the chance to play them. And I've been trying really hard not to, like, see any spoilers or whatever. Story-wise, for it. But yeah, I've been having fun, though. Just chilling and relaxing. Just playing, like, whatever I want on here. It's been great. Like, I've been having fun, man. Like, it's been enjoyable. And I definitely want to do more of these talk and chill streams. And obviously, I'm going to be doing, like, game streams, obviously, in the podcast. But I definitely need to get back to uploading videos again. That's for certain. Alright, let me see. Okay, let's see. Duck, station. This it? Yes, it is. Alright, let me just grab this version of Resident Evil 1995. Like, what version of Resident Evil is this, though? From 1999? From like 1996? Like, November. For a second, like, what? Ah, okay, I know what that is. Yep. Go to grab this. Take it and be like, put it in here. Cool. Alright, now we got that. We got that done, working. Just need to restart this. Then we should be ready. Show you guys. Start it again. Oh yeah, and Cookie's Bustle too. I've been wanting to play that now that that's, you know, free of copyright. So anybody could just stream that game. So, yep. Let me where the okay, let's see. Japanese. Oh wait, no, this is not the one. Okay, Biohazard 1995 sample. Right, there we go. Here we go. Okay, turn off that music so I could show you guys. Now I should be able to actually, like, play this. Because this is an interesting build of Resident Evil 1. Alright. See. Working? Oh my god, it's just nothing but Chris. Yo, that image of Chris is crazy. I mean, it looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It looks very anime-esque. But, you know, that it wasn't gonna look realistic enough for them. Like, nah, we're going with this. Oh, wait. We go to the other Chris? Oh. Very, interesting. And there's Jill just standing there doing nothing. You Jill just chilling right here right now. Oh. Oh, okay. I forgot you could switch guns like that. You're like, okay, here's knife, handgun, shotgun. Running them. Oh, I just took it out of my hand. Wait. How do I Okay, it's triangle. You can see right there that the zombie is in the dining hall. He's not meant to. There's no windows on here, or any of the stuff that's supposed to be there. Can I... Oh yeah, and Chris sounds different here. Oh no, he's biting my balls. Get alone. Don't bite me. Get alone. Oh, he's dead. Damn, this shit is a lot harder compared to the actual game.
Game over. Get out of here. You suck. You suck. You can't play this game. Suck. You don't know how to play video games. You're trash. You're horrible. You shouldn't play a video game. Go and never come back.
Oh my god. I swear. Trying to figure out, how do you talk with Jill? I know you could, like, answer what she says. You gotta play the Toy Story games one day. Along with cars? I mean, I've been thinking about it. I think I played Toy Story 2 a while ago and 3, but I think 2 got like a copyright claim or something, or I forgot like what happened with that. Oh no, they speak a Japanese. I don't speak a Japanese. How do you run though? Can you not run in this? I feel like you could run. Okay, triangles to enter a like door. And then to swap. Oh. Wow. Okay, I just aim towards the zombie like that and he dies. Crazy. I didn't think it was that easy. What you gonna do, zombie? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You ain't gonna do nothing. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Damn, okay. So you don't have to aim upwards. Just aim straight. Yeah, but a lot of these camera angles are different compared to the, like, final build of the game. Insane. Oh, yeah, and the doors are a lot bigger, too. I mean, everything's gonna be in Japanese, because it's like, oh, this was, like, shown at, like, I think... I don't know if it was E3 or Tokyo Game Show for this. Can you play the piano here? Grab what's supposed to be here, or... No? How do we just walk everywhere? Is that how we just go from place to place? Yeah, that's gotta be tedious. Yo, I'm so glad you could run in Resident Evil games, because if I had to do this, yo, it would take forever just to beat this game. Oh, it's dead. That thing sounds a lot different, and there's a window there. Okay. Again, like I said, a lot of things that are different. I know a lot of you guys don't care about this, but I wanted to show you guys because it's such an interesting, like, you know, version of Resident Evil 1. But yeah, trust me, when I say this, tomorrow I will be playing in... What the... Zombies. He's back? Wait, can I go up the stairs? Or wait, I think Jill's blocking it and I can't. Yeah, Jill's like, nah, Chris, you can't go up those stairs. Why not, Jill? Because, Chris, you're a bitch. No, Jill, I'm not a bitch. But I'm into men. Chris, do you want to give me a kiss? Of course, Wesker. Smooch. Wesker, you're pitiful. And you're gay. Yo, somebody needs to tell fucking Snapcube to just do an entire, like, dub of the original Resident Evil games. It's just playing Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Just doing a dub for it. I bet you that shit would be hilarious. You could just do terrible voice acting for stuff like this, and it would be perfect. Like, you can't go wrong playing, like, Resident Evil 1 and just trying to get your friends to all just act like the characters. Good. What is over here? No! My heart is for Wesker! Keep back, zombie! But then again... Love... Oh, we can't go through there. More love means more love. Oh my god, this game, man. You know, this is the type of game that I could be really good at voice acting, because it's just the voice acting is so bad that I could do this. Like, I just need to make a video game where the voice acting is just bad on purpose. It'd be great. Nothing has to be good. We're just doing it for the fun of it. We're just like fucking around. Also, oh shit, Kenneth. So his body's right there. You could see his head hauled off. Look at that. And his guts. It's crazy. Hey, did I just kill the zombie already? Sorry. Sorry, zombie. Yeah, you can't grab anything here at all. Like, you just gotta use the shotgun you have, and that's it. Ah, this looks insane. I mean, you know, nowadays, people... I don't know if anyone would really care for this, but to a lot of people that are, like, massive Resident Evil fans, you might enjoy something like this. It's just a version of Resident Evil that you never would have saw if it weren't for somebody uploading it online. I'm grateful for that. Those angles are like bizarre. Are all these doors not available to go into? It just, I'm assuming the Japanese says unavailable in the demo or the prototype. Oh, well, I mean, the bathtub. The bathroom looks the same, except the angle. The toilet. But yo, I have to make one dedicated stream towards like prototype builds of Resident Evil games for all of you. Sure you'd be interested in watching that. Okay, what about here? Will I die here? And I have the shotgun. I mean, it can't kill me. Stop it. Don't open that door. Why not, Chris? I meant Wesker. Because there's Chris. Oh, he took the shotgun. I mean, we already have it, so I don't know. Like, well, will the thing still come down? Anyways, will it kill me? Oh no, am I gonna die? That's it? Just accept my fate? Oh shit, Chris is dead. What the fuck? Yo, Barry comes in to save me? Hurry, Chris, this way. Yo, he just comes to save me? Wow, thanks, Barry. Almost turned into a Chris rib sandwich. That's interesting. So you would have had Barry save you instead. You know, if you were like Chris. A lot of crazy stuff. This prototype. Whoa, even the hallway over here is more lit. And it's not as dark. Is over here. Thinks I'm stupid. See him. Oh shit. switch to my shotgun. There we go. He still bites me. So many crows that are not real. Except those. A lot of extra crows. There's some that are over the fake crows. I wish I could run in this, but I guess because I'm assuming this is like a short demo, so it doesn't really matter if you can't run. It's not like this shit is gonna take like an hour to beat. A few minutes. Zombie comes back. Oh boy. Feel like a zombie over here, zombie dog. Oh shit, Hunter. Oh, he's dead. Oh. No, that shit would always terrify me every time I would encounter a hunter, man, because like that shit, like the minute you heard that, it's like, oh, you better be careful. It will kill you instantly with just 2 hits. If you're not careful. Also, I noticed that the what was it, the puzzle thing, the wall, the hexagon piece, the sun, the moon, star, that is not this version of the game. So you could have just automatically just went through the door without having to like go throughout the mansion looking for things. Oh shit! And Snake was gonna be there at that point. Continue.
Will Chris survive the snake? Will Wesker admit his feelings towards Chris? And will Jill be forever friend zone? Will Leon continue the Redfield bloodline? Find out on Resident Evil on Japan Bio, sir.
Okay, at least we play that. I mean, it was really, really short. Really short. It wasn't that long. Let me see. Anything else I should play? Oh, I'm assuming I've streamed long enough, you guys. I mean, I could play one more like game. Or, you know, maybe we could call it. Because I've been streaming for close to almost like 4 hours. It's pretty lengthy. Really long. But I will say that was pretty fun. I mean, it sucked that I couldn't get Resident Evil 2 like to work. Which I don't know why it was crashing for. But, you know, that's how it is. I mean, again, I already beat the game, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, I'm fine with, like, just me playing what I've played. Again, this ain't a Resident Evil 2 stream. It's a talk and chill stream. But, you know, again, thank you all for, like, watching me and, like, listening to my, like moments of ranting about random stuff. And also letting you guys know more about, like, the game. And like any updates, because again, like I said, every now and then I will make sure to update you guys. I don't want to keep you guys in the dark for like months on end, but if there is things I could show, if I could, I will. because I do want to show more, but it's like one of those, like, I want to show everything I have so far, but it's like I want it to be a surprise, because you guys want to see what I've worked on for like months. I mean, it's been almost a year, because I will say, before I do end the stream, it has been almost, I want to say, a year since I started working on this. I mean, I worked on the script itself for like a while. I mean, it's gone through a lot of changes over those past few months from how it was supposed to be. A lot of stuff that, when the time comes, I will definitely let you guys know about a lot of changes, and like, dialogues and cutscenes, so things that were cut, things that were like added in or might be saved for sequel. So yeah, there's a lot. There's gonna be a lot to show, but for now, and I know I've said this the other day, yesterday. For now, I'm just gonna have to not say anything at the moment, but maybe around like I'll probably say like September, maybe October, around there. I'll say maybe November. November would be good to at least do another update video again for you guys, talking about the game. But maybe I'll try to make an actual update video for the channel for any of you guys that won't probably watch this stream, because I know these streams are like really long and it's gonna take forever just to like listen in on this, because they're like 3 to 4 hours long. So I don't think any of you guys are gonna want to watch that unless you're that dedicated to my channel. Then I appreciate that, but again, I'll try to make a short, condensed version of it, so it's easier to like watch, to listen to. It's more digestible. So for now, I think I'm done. But tomorrow, you guys stay tuned, because it's gonna be a fun stream. So again, thank you all for the support. I can't wait for this channel to grow. Can't wait to play all the games I play in the future. Can't wait to work on this game. It's gonna be great. So I'm looking forward to it. So thank you guys. But anyways, I'm done. So love to all my brothers and sisters. And as always, I will see you tomorrow for some Undertale. So, good night.